Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is, of course, the middle of the week. It's Wednesday, and that means it is time for us to be jumping into some good old Warframe. Hello, Sneehoos, and you are indeed first. Welcome to the channel. Hello, Beard. How are you doing today as well? Both of you. Hopefully, you are having a good day where you are in the world. And back on the good old orbiter. Having a look at a very interesting glare here. What actually is causing that? Look at it. Because it looks like there's a sunrise coming over the planet, but then it looks like there's another sun. Unless there is a giant nuclear explosion going on right now on that planet there, what is causing this? Top 10 things science can't explain. Is J.J. Abrams making his approach? Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That is definitely along the line of things he'd do, isn't it? That indeed is. Time for us to get cracking on with another wonderful day here in Warframe. Now, of course, as the stream title suggests, what we're going to be doing today is taking on the nightwaves. Notice a few of them are already done. I kind of can't avoid killing Xmas units. You know, I go through missions, I'm testing out stuff, I'm putting together videos for you guys. Xmas units, I just kind of end up just killing. I can't stop it. And when you give me 2 of these challenges, well, that's just a complete waste. Or a complete gain, depending on how you want to look at it. But, you know, those are done already. And, of course, the dailies. I get a daily to kill 200 enemies, a weekly to kill 30 Xmas, and an elite weekly to kill 100 Xmas. Those 3 are just going to be done by default. There's no stopping it. So we're going to be clearing through the rest of these. And then in the second half of today's stream, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a whole bunch of relics. The new relics that have come out of the vault. Hello, Zomtronic, how are you doing today? So, yeah, that is going to be the plan today. We're, of course, going to be getting the relics for Rhino Prime. That's going to be the primary focus. Pun not quite intended, but there we go, we've got it. But first things first, before we do all of that, we, of course, need to have a look at today's sortie. And if you are on PC, you are welcome to join in. Send me a message in game to the Kengineer. I'll bring you on into the squad, and we'll take this on. Or you can do like Beard does and just join in directly if you know how to. Did I hide the cat for today? Oh yes indeed. The courier is hidden somewhere in the orbiter. So you're just going to have to kind of figure it out. See if you can spot it. Let's see, we've got today a rescue mission with energy reduction. Alright. Plenty handleable. Mobile defense, Xmas stronghold. That can be a decent affinity farm. And then defense assault rifle only. Like that's going to stop us. Now, funnily enough, we're doing the defense on a Daro. I know Sedna. I know that that is not the defense mission. It's exterminate. The defense one is Hydron, which I've not got to on Steel Path yet. Which currently has a survival syndicate mission on it. This is all completely messed up. Come on. Oh, Token Spoken, I see you're trying to activate the engineer commands. That one doesn't exist for Warframe, so it's presently disabled. Does not exist. Does exist is our determination to take on this sortie. I'm going to grab myself Nova for this one. And yo, Fragilities. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Don't need the Azima equipped. I've got that one leveled up now. Just been leveling some stuff passively throughout some testing. And then Prismascana. Keep leveling it? Yeah, I'll keep it on to keep leveling it. It's fine. Hiraka is saying that'll be the Cascade Bomb Defense. Fair do, we'll have a look at that more thoroughly in just a moment. Well, let's get on with the rescue mission first. It's there for the taking and we're going to take it. Got Ivara Prime recently. What should I build for in terms of spy missions? Basically, you want to get the Infiltrate mod and the rest is pure gravy. Bit of a oversimplification. I'll show you the build I've got on my Ivara after this mission if you remind me, Pineapple. And I'll show you the one I've got as my standard go-to Spy Vara. Oh, you just got Railjack for your token. Nice. Oh, okay, with this speed, I don't really need to do Nova things, which is great because I just lost all my energy. And I just gained most of it back. That was weird. I lost my energy and then I just gained it again because Arcane Energize is OP. Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh, that perfect portal of the two of us. Now we're thinking with portals. Yes, I legally have to make that joke every time I do it. Come on. Did that one? Nope. There we go. Someone found him. Let's get out of here. If you ever need to get around a map quickly, I mean, Nova is a fun way of doing it. It's a lot more skill-based. You can't just go fast. You have to be careful about how you portal. Certainly if you don't want to leave the map. But it is a nice way to just kind of pop around. I'll show you the build just a sec, Pineapple. There we are, mission 1 done in almost no time at all, really. Energy reduction, eat your heart out. And no doubt these two randoms here, Spucket and Noix, is that Noix? I'm going to go Noix. They probably want to be running along with the rest of the sorties. So I'm just going to instantly drop squad. But if you want to rejoin yourself, no sweat on that. Let's have a look at that Spyvara build for you. Even have loadout literally called Spyvara. So this is the standard that I've got going at the moment here. We've got a combination of fleeting expertise and streamline to get that efficiency all the way up. Then prime continuity, bringing back that duration so that it's still usable for other abilities. Just keeps it kind of generally available. Prime flow and preparation, that gives you a load of energy at the start of a mission. Excuse me. That was a bit rude, but sorry. We had a prime flow and preparation to get a load of energy right at the start of the mission, so you can just go straight into invisibility. You're not stressing over not having the energy to actually do what you need to do. With the drain on Prowl being at 0.25 per second and starting with basically something like 800 energy, you got a long time on that. That's going to keep you going for a very long while. Prime sure-footed isn't necessary. I use it because I'm also using explosive weaponry on Ivara, so that kind of helps in, you know, keeping her footing. If you want to put some kind of defense mod in there, such as going for vitality, so that any toxin clouds or whatnot don't burn through your health, that can help you out there. Rolling guard, because your biggest form of mobility with Ivara is going to be rolling, so why not have the invulnerability when you do such rolls as well? That also helps clear status effects, everything all working together to kind of keep you alive. That is very useful if you accidentally run into any electric traps like on the Grenadier tile sets. Those electric traps will burn through your energy because the rapid rate at which they hit you, and every hit causes a loss of energy from Prowl. So when you use Rolling Guard, you go invulnerable, that stops it at least briefly. Arcane Energize, once you got it, that's just an absolute godsend for your energy. And Arcane Consequence here, that one will ensure that you can basically roll a lot faster. Rolling is based on your parkour velocity, so you get a simple headshot, bam, you are rolling for days. The aura, choose what you want. I like to have enemy radar just because it helps knowing exactly where the enemies are at all times, and so you can best plan your movements. All that together gives you a very solid build. The main thing you're using is Prowl, but you can still mess around with Quiver if needs be, hence why the duration is still there. Things like using the Cloaking Arrow, Sleeping Arrow, you've got those there to really help you out as well. Let's invite Beard again, who's clemming away in the clan chat. Yeah, that one will do you wonders, and I apparently have, oh yeah, I have an invigoration on it, giving me loads of strength at the moment, so if I didn't even notice the strength was 300%, but yeah, it's not supposed to normally be 300%, that's from an invigoration. You don't need the strength. It's useful, don't get me wrong, it's useful, currently giving a large speed boost on Infiltrate, but you don't need it. You really don't. Just don't drop it below 100 if you can, to keep at least some bonus speed whilst you're in Prowl. what challenge we're doing right now? Right now, we're actually in the midst of doing the sortie. Just going through a few details there for Pineapple. Wanted to know about Ivara. Now, I've switched back to Nova, but actually I'm not going to be using Nova. Matsudi has decided we're going to be using something else. We're going to be using a random frame. So, let's grab a random frame. Here's our spinner. We're going to be using... Here's our spinner. Here's our spinner. The spinner is broken, guys. The spinner has broken. Bear with me one moment. Why have you broke? Why must you break on me? Technical difficulties. We'll get this back in a moment. We'll get this back. Why is it not working? This is really confusing. Alright. I will find a way to fix this. There we go. Let's do you. Switch that to there. Does that work? Hey! There we go. But that's the wrong one. Why is that the wrong one? Hey! There we go. Alright. And it's going to be Octavia. Okay, cool. One of the most powerful ones in the entire game. Alrighty then. We're going to be using Octavia. We're going to be using Octavia for this. That's absolutely splendid. Spinner, why must you betray me? Speed determined by strength. Just your walking speed in Prowl. Pineapple, that is. Walking speed is determined by the strength. I was trying to say, oh, before that fades, you have to see how fast you can move on dash wires. Oh, I could have a look at that, yeah. Would be juicy with Empower Quiv, you're absolutely right. Okie dokie, let's see what we're going to use. Well, we're going on to a mobile defense mission, so I don't think I want to use Warband for that.
Another satisfied customer.
Crowd Conductor, a little bit too boring. Endless Beat, now that's my kind of music. Endless Beat it is. Yo, Faber. Is that... No, Faber? Faber? I'm going to go with Faber. Faber feels like the correct pronunciation, but if I'm wrong, let me know. Welcome to the channel. And yo, Jova hitting that 3-month resubscription. Thank you very much indeed. Enjoy your new silver badge. Faber's correct. Excellent. Nailed it. Also, Faber's grabbed himself a Riven raffle ticket. Let me just quickly pop you onto here. Faber has the first ticket of the day. Didn't know I also stream? Damn. Well, there you go. Now you know for certain. I swear, I feel like sometimes with YouTube videos, I'm pushing it too much. I'm like, oh, yeah, by the way, guys, before we get into the video, I'm going to be talking about this thing real quickly. Come catch me on Twitch. I don't want to overdo it. And yet, I swear, half of everyone who joins into the stream, like yourself, goes, didn't know you streamed. Maybe I'm just not selling out enough, you know? Not selling out enough, saying, come to my stream, get here right now, all of y'all. Speaking of which, Beard and Nazami have just gone absolutely mad on those tickets. Actually, no, Nazami grabbed one, Beard went crazy on the tickets. Let's add those into here. Beard Face HD has himself a full 5 tickets. And Nazami grabbed themselves a ticket. DOS 3D has a ticket. And Lynn the Pin has a ticket. There we are. Okay, cool. I think I managed to grab all of those. Nope, there we are. There's another one. I said it, guys, and there's another one. Kek, Titch, Kek. Did Nazami pick random frame? I'm sorry. I need to change how I look at these things. Okay, Nazami, no, you don't get your ticket because you didn't take a ticket. There we are. That's fixed. That is fixed. There we go. Okay, so after this mission, we'll be using a random frame. And Kartoffel wants to join for the sortie. There you go, Kartoffel. I hope you've already done the first mission. Right then, I'm up to speed on that. I definitely need to find a way to automate that. That is going to take up too much time in the future. But I've got someone who's offered to have a look at it, so you never know. You never know. Let's do this. We got Octavia, we got Saren, we got Frost, and we got Zaku. This mission does not stand a chance. Absolutely does not stand a chance against us. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Faber. Everything else is boring on YouTube, say, in terms of Warframe content. What's different? I like to know. What's the specific bit you'd say that makes it different for you? I well know to do more of it. Yo, Ethan, how you doing today? Welcome. Alright, we are on location. Let's get this into here. I seem to have a lack of energy. Let's, you know, get that going again. This is the downside of low efficiency. I just cannot cast abilities quickly. There we go. Alright, now we got our damage going around. Excellent, I'm gonna die. Knocks really are the bane of my existence when I'm not paying attention. And I'm saying it's how I go into actual detail how things work. I mean, fair do, fair do. I do like to give detail where, at least where detail is due. I try not to overcook it, because that's how you get 30-minute essays on a single frame. But yeah. Okay, so I'm saying I want to see a little bit of Lavos after the random frame from the Zami. Sure, we can do that. Oh, I get you, I get you. It's funny you say that about build videos. The next video is actually going to be a build video. It's a triple build video. I'm doing one for Mirage. So, not one, not just a singular build. I don't like doing a whole video on one build. That seems like a little bit yikes to me, honestly. But you're going to have 3 builds for Mirage. And she deserves them, you know? She's a damn good frame. Oh yeah, I get what you mean. If it's always the... If it's the builds end up being pretty samey, or otherwise just reporting, hey, here's a patch note, let me read it to you. I get what you mean there. I've seen other YouTube channels do similar, where they just kind of stagnate a bit, and I don't want to do that to you guys. I sort of creates using text-to-speech. Oh god, yeah. No, you get my voice proper. You get my voice proper. Okay, let's pop down a mallet over there. A few people kept on coming from that way, so let's pop that one. That area is now denied. Videos where the footage is not related to the content at all. See, I can't think of any specific instance off the top of my head, but I know what you mean, and yeah, I don't ever understand that myself. It's like, if you're not going to have something related on screen, why are we having something on screen? You know? Oh yeah, the whole light and dark issue with, what's it called, Eclipse, that really baffles me. If I was remaking the ability, based on how a lot of Warframe abilities operate today, very simply, get rid of the whole light and dark, and just have it a tap cast or hold cast as an option. You tap cast it, you get light. You hold cast it, you get dark. Done. Hell, it doesn't even need to be light and dark. It can be called Trick or Treat. Because, hey, it's Mirage. She's Trickster. That's kind of her thing. Eclipse is a lot more Equinox, I'd have thought, as a, at least a thematic name. Based on colour like Equinox. I like it to have both options available. Yeah, a hold cast to do the other one would not be unreasonable. Nighttime on the plains, it's in the moonlight, you'll get the bright light, but I understand it's actually only like 10% effective. And then if you stand in any shadow at all, then it goes into the dark form. So, because there is actually still some light, you get eclipse, but you get about the worst possible bright eclipse. Which is a little bit insulting. Yeah. I think we can all agree Mirage's eclipse is a finicky ability at best. And quite frankly, the way it operates is just not fit for purpose. It's good. It's good when you can get the buff to work properly. If you stood right by one of these lamps, you're laughing. But if you stood over here and you're like, well, is this bright? Is this dark? Is it bright enough? How much of a bonus am I getting? The UI just not going to tell you. I really don't like that. Lying UI is a bad UI. Yeah, I remember reading that Mirage's Eclipse also takes into account if you have a heat proc on yourself, because that counts as bright. Yeah. Okay, mission complete. We'll be going on to the third one in just a moment. Remember to do the prediction for us this time, guys. Don't you worry. Lovely jubbly, and getting a few free levels on Prisma Scanner, as you do. Wait, Mirage's bonus is based on your actual graphic settings. Good lord. I thought it was just based on the baked-in values of the map. But if your graphic settings can change how it works, I mean, yikes. That's a yikes. Alright. That is that mission complete. The next one we've got going... Goodbye, Chaos. Next one we've got going is the Defense Assault Rifle only. Now, Assault Rifles include these rocket launchers, I'm pretty sure, so I'm going to be sticking with that. But we need to use a random frame for this next one, as per Nazami's choice there. I think it was Nazami's choice for this one. Yeah, it was. And if not, well, you get a freebie. I'm pretty sure this was a random choice. So, let's grab the spinner. Spinner is that one right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, you didn't do the first mission of the sortie, saying anything else. Ah, yeah, that'll do it for you. Or not do it for you. We're going to be using Oberon for this one. Oberon for a defense. Alright. Can play support. You don't see that every day. Let's get it cracking. So, Oberon. What build we got on this Oberon? What actually is it? We have got a Smite Infusion build. I can work with that. Prime Sure-Footed. Flow. Streamlined. Lots of health. Yeah, you know what? I don't need to make any changes. This will do me just fine. Let's run with it. Okie dokie. Now, before I just jump in, prediction, as I said, let's get the prediction going. What reward do you think we'll get from today's sortie, guys? Grab those channel points, make your predictions. Will it be an Anasa Sculpture or Endo? Or will it be literally anything else? You got those blue spanners? You get them from just watching the stream? So, oh, bollocks, didn't mean to force it. My brain just kind of skipped a beat there. Sorry, guys. Well, let's hope the let's hope everyone's got the frames they wanted. But yeah, let's see what we get. Faber thinks it's going to be 6k Kuva. Could be. Fakey gamble. I see we got Fetov gambling on the Endo side, Evo gambling on the anything else side. Time will tell. Let's give everyone some heals. I got everyone but Beard. Alright. Beard will be with us shortly, I think. And I popped out a load of radiation as well, because who doesn't love a bit of radiation? I now have a radiation corrosive cold... No, radiation corrosive magnetic cold on this weapon. Going for so many elements. And of course that covers pretty much every kind of resistance out there. But then Saren's just going to do Saren things, so you know. Whatever. How much can I laser guide this? Ah, I hit the wall. Damn it. I was hoping to bring it all the way around, but no. I hit the wall. Damn it, Saren. Catching my rockets now. Need to build a radiation seedo just to seed chaos? I mean, that can definitely be fun. Winter saying, any tips on speed leveling helmet if you don't have invigorations? Yeah, get loads of Warframes and feed those in. And if you've already fed in every single Warframe, get invigorations. Those are your options. Do the vaulted relics drop from any source? No. The unvaulted relics, so that's the Rhino ones and the old Nyx ones, not the Drowdek ones, they drop from void missions and they drop from bounties. You can also get them from relic packs. So your normal relic farming locations, like doing Apollo on Lua for Axes, they don't work. You have to farm these ones in a different way. It's always that case with unvaulted relics. When it comes to the Lith ones, you can just speed run, I believe it's called Hepit on the Void, which is a capture mission, very, very quick to do. And you'll get some Argon crystals along the way. For the Miso and Neo, I think the other Void capture mission, don't ask me the name of it, I've forgotten, but the other capture mission should be alright for it. And then for the Axie ones, you can do the top Void missions, but they're all pretty long ones. Or probably better off doing the bounties, which is what we will be looking at after we've done the nightwaves. Did I do Mithra for Axie? I mean, fair do, fair do. This objective is taking quite a few points of damage. Not quite sure how it's taking so much, but we need to keep the enemies off it. We got quite a few waves to go, yeah. Oh, actually, it seems to be mostly shield damage it's taking. Never mind, we're okay. Shield damage is fine, that repairs pretty easily. And I'm repairing the health of it. No disruption for Axie, no? No, Evo, no, you're wrong. As I said, the unvaulted relics do not drop from the standard locations. It's not a change, it's always been that way. Always been that way, at least pretty much as long as disruption's been in. You can get the standard rotation relics, so anything that has come out as a new item and not been vaulted. That you can get from Lua. So things like your Gara Prime, your Octavia Prime, that kind of stuff, they drop there. But the Rhino Prime stuff, no. Which is why you'll find that unvaulted items tend to still be a bit more expensive than the standard items that have come out and been out for a while. Is it 10 out of Void my new favourite primary? I mean, it's a very, very nice primary. Not gonna lie, it's a very, very nice primary. It has some downsides to it. Those downsides are few and far between. You know, I can just kind of yeet stuff until it disintegrates. Blow up whole areas. Reload passively whilst I switch to my melee. If I had one. Don't have one in this mission because it's sorty. And as long as you got Prime Sure-Footed, which I have, there's just no risk. I can just blow myself up and everything around me dies instead. It's kind of taking place as my new favourite primary, not gonna lie. The Foreman just doesn't quite have the same level of power as this weapon. Hellfire with the right buffs, this just one-shots acolytes. And when I say the right buffs, it doesn't need much in the way of right buffs, it just kind of does it. Anyone know if someone else scanning a similar target counts for ribbons? Pretty sure it doesn't. Pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, you heard it, guys. You heard it. I mean, you compare the output of the Foreman to the output of this. And, like I say, if you got Prime Sure-Footed, this is kind of doing it. This is kind of doing it. Hey, the Foreman is still one of the best primary weapons in the game. Oh, I did do the primary weapon comparison video. That's kind of fun one, which showed that the Brahma did completely outdo the Foreman. But still let the Foreman win, because, you know, the Foreman's the Foreman. But this outdoes, in my opinion, the Brahma. Because you haven't even got the ammunition worries of the Brahma. Because it's got such a huge ammunition pool. And yo, Zombie V Arcade, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And I don't have to worry about random drop-off. I just point, shoot, win. And if I need to, I can curve things around the obstacle like that. I mean, come on. What else allows you to curve a shot so perfectly? How long do these unvaultings usually last? I think they're 3 months each time. I'm pretty sure they're 3 months at a time. Or it might be 2 months. No wait, yeah, 3 months is a new frame coming out. Unvaultings I think are 2 months then. It's something on that order. I mean, Quintus, you can use abilities so long as those abilities are cast before Simara speaks. So if you take Ibarra, you then cloak up immediately at the start of the mission, use the build I showed earlier, cloak up straight away, and then you just roll to the objective. You haven't cast a single ability since Samaris activates the task, which is perfectly fine by the Riven. Why would you stand on a grenade, you idiot? Oh yeah, 2 minutes to pick up Rhino Prime is very doable because, you know, as I showed on the Discord, I already got him. Grab the relics from the relic packs from that pre-grind farm. It works. We got Rhino Prime building. I should probably grab the parts and turn them into actual Rhino Prime. They'll be ready now. Ah, yeah, if you're not loading in quick enough to avoid Samaris doing that stuff, then yeah, I mean, that'll do you in. Can't fix a slow computer in that sense, sorry. What you might be able to do instead, then, is use Arcane Trickery and get yourself some finisher kills. Use that to get some invisibility going. But so long as the enemies are unaware, you'll be able to get finishers. And that's how you use radiation to blap a Nox. And it's Kuva! Alright, there we go. 6,000 Kuva. So those of you who guessed it would be anything other than the endo items, you're absolutely correct. There you go. You are the winners of today's prediction. That includes Evo Shady, once again. Somehow, every time, getting it right, bar that one time, but we don't talk about that time. There we go. With all my points. Oh, Fetov, you didn't gamble all of them, did you? Don't tell me you gambled all of them. That'd be terrible. Hey, Bid, you got to win as well today. Well, that's something, isn't it? Looks like those of you who gambled correctly, you gained yourself nearly double the points you put in. So, you know, win-win. Alright, and I see we got a couple Riven raffle tickets come in during that as well. So let's update these onto here. We have got a Riven raffle ticket for Quintus Max. It's Quintus with 2 N's. I nearly always forget to type the 2 N's at first. So there we go. And a ticket for Spiffy Lord. There we are. Strangely enough, your username isn't actually showing in my listing here. I don't know why, but it just isn't. That's really weird. There you are, Spiffy Lord. Ah. Timely Lemon. And DOS3D has grabbed their second ticket. Let's upgrade that to 2. There we are. And that is all of those up to date. And we're grabbing Lavos now, as requested by Zomtronic. Let's bring out the big boy. The man who can make any mission work. Except for Hijack. Hijack is terrible at. This is the standard build I go for at the moment, Zomtronic, so if you want to take your screenshot, now is the time to do it. Alright, good, there we are. So, on this build here, we have got the Umbral set, yes, with Umbral Former, to make sure it all fits in. If you don't put the Umbral Former onto here, well, good luck, basically, because you won't get enough from bringing down Augur Reach. You'd have to downrank some mods somewhere. But this will give you an incredible amount of armor and health, as you can see right there. This is a huge starting point. Adaptation on top of that, because you've got so much health and armor for the enemies to work through, adaptation will definitely have the opportunity to kick in, giving you an even more incredible amount of tank. Could use rank 0 adaptation. You could use a down-ranked adaptation. It will take longer to get up to the resistance maximum, and that resistance maximum will last for a shorter duration. So if you do want to use a down-ranked adaptation, you can, but it's not as great. In terms of the arcanes, I use Arcane Grace because that restores their health passively, so you don't have to be on the ball as much using Ophidian Bite. That will keep you going in 99% of circumstances with no focus whatsoever from yourself. You just live. And because you got so much health, Arcane Avenger will very easily be proccing, giving you an insane bonus to crits on every single weapon. Those of you who saw my recent damage type video, the 165% is not 165%, will know the critical chance from this is an absolute buff, not just like a normal critical chance mod. So that is a great arcane to have. Otherwise, Lavos cares about range, so we got Overextended, Augur Reach, and Stretch. Overextended penalty to strength is offset here by Intensify, so that will do you plenty good work. And the duration I put onto here, it's not necessary to go duration, but that one there, ability duration, does tie in to your status procs, making them last longer. So that works in your favour as well. It means your heat procs from Catalyze and any other procs you put onto it, they'll last longer. The cold procs from Virush, they'll be lasting longer. All of that good stuff. And even the procs you deal with your weapons will be lasting longer, which is a significant damage output boost. In terms of the efficiency, keeping it 100% works out overall, because then Transmutation Probe will still get you plenty of cooldown reduction, so you don't want to be tanking that down for any random reason. You don't need the extra strength from Blind Rage, but you also don't need to bring up the efficiency, which is why it's just been left out in this build. Enemy radar, that's a matter of preference. I like to know where the enemies are. It helps on making better use of this because it goes out to 66 meters. So, you know, knowing where the enemies are so you can always hit them as effectively as possible seems like a good idea to me. Wrong one, Beard? Yeah, let me take... What did I put the command as? I know I put the command as something, but what did I put the command as? Might be damage equation or damage calculation. I should probably really remember which ones those are, or combine them or something. But yeah. And yeah, heat's still a perfectly workable proc, it's just a very weird proc. If you do it the right way round, you get more out of it than you ever should. If you do it the wrong way around, then bleh. Okie dokie. Yeah, I can appreciate you can get plenty of armor from Arcane Tanker, but yeah. The right way? Yeah, if you get a heat proc going from a weapon first, which has heat mods on it, not this one because apparently I don't have heat mods on it, but if you have one modded with a heat mod, as well as faction mods, and then use Lavos' ability, the heat proc from Catalyze will pick up the bonuses from the mod and the faction mod on the weapon you used first, for any enemy that you hit with the heat proc from that first. So if you do it that way round, Catalyze gets loads of extra damage. If you do it the other way around, Catalyze does as normal, and then you go ahead and nerf your primary or secondary weapon. It's a bit of a weird one, it is, but it works, or doesn't. Yeah, basically. Now with Lavos not actually needing energy, we don't need Xeneric, so I'm going to switch this on over to Vazarin, why not? Instant heals, all that good stuff. Alright, let's get cracking on. We've got night waves to be doing. Let's see, the first one is Rare Fish. Let's not do that with Lavos. Capture missions. Lavos can do that. Sabotage. Lavos can do that. Scans for Cephalon Samaris. I wouldn't recommend Lavos for it, but he can. And Sanctuary Onslaught. Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. That one could be interesting. Let's do it. We're going to do the Elite Sanctuary Onslaught with Lavos. So, that's the mission. But actually, before we jump into that, I'm going to set that to friends and invite only. If you are in the Twitch chat at the moment, you want to be joining in on Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, let me know right now, because I'll be able to invite you in. We've got a spot going. Counterpoint to right, wrong way, get 1500 heat procs on enemy, it stops mattering. Well, here's the thing. If you're getting to 1500 heat procs, you're kind of taking a long time to kill your enemy. Wouldn't it be nice if you didn't need to have that many procs, Quintus? That's part of where the whole right way, wrong way comes into play. Doesn't matter how many procs you got, it matters how effective they are. If you got 1500, you probably got terrible heat procs. Now, I've not actually brought weapons. Well, I've not brought the new core, but I've not mostly focused on using Catalyze to its fullest here. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes. So, I mean, I can spread status with the new core just fine, yeah. And then we just kind of go black. I mean, that does some work. These guys survived because they didn't get the status going on them first. But then I can just kind of, you know, flap. The Tenet Envoy is pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. Bosses invulnerability stages to build it up. I mean, you can do. Still doesn't make it like a necessary thing, but yeah, heat procs aren't bad. The bug makes them worse than they should be, or better than they should be in random places. But it doesn't make them bad. That's not what the takeaway should be. I mean, come on, just look at this gun. This is not what the Fullman can achieve. The Fullman definitely cannot do that. You can see why I'm kind of warming up to this weapon more than any others. The downsides of it just aren't really there. Okay, there's the reload. The reload is a bit long. And then the thing dies again. Cuva Ogress exists too. I haven't actually got myself the Cuva Ogress yet properly set up, so I can't compare at the moment. But I do like the Tenet Envoy, and especially I like its innate ability to reload itself. Now, if I switch to melee for a bit, switch back, I got some more rockets. What's that? About to run out of rockets? Alright, let's switch over. I'll just kind of stab something for a moment. Actually, I'll fire a rocket straight away. There we go. LA, fire a rocket. LA, fire a rocket. That innate reloading kind of really does it. Hopefully you can snipe a Tenet Envoy at a discount price, or you can just farm one, Somtronic. I mean, you don't need to buy one. There are 8 sister weapons that you get from the Gran and Void at the moment. That's not the worst to farm, really. Especially when you're going to be getting the others anyway, aren't you, Zom? Just kind of get them. Cuva Ogress can get 7 procs: Heat, Impact, Puncture, Slash, Blast, Elemental Mod, Elemental Mod. I mean, I can't remember exactly how the Cuva Ogress works. I do know that if you've got Element Mod, and Lich Element, you're still only going to have 2 elements there total, because the Lich Element will combine with it, with your Element Mods. So I know you are at least going to be limited in that arena. Alright, let's spread some status, and then spread some hurt. Well, that was okay. Oh, there wasn't any enemies on that spot. They were right there. There we go. Found them all. Right there. Oh, missed. Yeah, I've got to do some more on some... Oh, what's stuck on? I've got to do more in terms of the Cuva Liches, because I've not been focusing on the weapons, the original ones, or the ones that came out. Now, the grind for them has been coming down and down and down to make it less painful. The grind for rolling the appropriate weapon has gone up, up, up. And that's not great. That's not great. Let's put out a bit more heat, shall we? Oh wait, they died before I could get the attack on them. Sarin also does good work, who knew? Ow. yeah. Lieutenant Envoy, definitely something to work towards. If you are looking for a weapon which just kind of deletes whole areas of enemies, yeah. It does some good work. It's a wrong Saren? It's still Saren doing Saren things. I'm not complaining that much. Alright, we need to do one more round. You know what? I think we'll do 2 rounds. Get ourselves the Radiant Relic as well. Yo, you got a Gloom Saren going, BW. I mean, that's still, again, pretty effective Saren. Also making sure I have plenty of health from the nuclear explosions I'm launching basically everywhere. As you can see, the explosion radius is absolutely monstrous. You don't have to worry about drop like you do with the Brammer. You just kind of place the shot and... Well, yeah, that's it. You place the shot. That's it. That's the whole thing. Now, I've not got Prime Sure-Footed on my Lavos here. That is one downside. As if you've got Valence... What's it? Not Valence Fusion. Valence something. I've forgotten the name of it now on Lavos. But when he picks up an energy orb, he does gain protection from status. Valence Block, that's it. And that protection from status will protect him from knockdowns. But I don't always have that active. And so sometimes these shots will knock me back. Only sometimes. And as you can see, he's got a pretty good ability to just kind of reposition on the map as needed. Look forward to a mismatch for healer frame with a rocket launcher. I mean, why not, you know? A good way to heal your team is to ensure they don't need healing in the first place. In other words, a good offense is often the best defense. So yeah, grab your rocket launcher. Lavos is a Gundam. I mean, fair enough. I would have thought that would more go towards your Harrier Zephyr setups these days, but I get you. Healer is just a side job? Perhaps, yeah. I mean, come on. Look at this. Look at this view. Bam. Bam. I can miss the shot and just call it back. Like, no, kill that thing there, please. Bam. You just can't be mad at that. Alright, guys, we'll do one more round. One more. And then we'll dip out onto the next mission. Oh yeah, the AoE range on this is absolutely immense. I have got Prime Firestorm on it. Because, of course, more AoE is better. Certainly when you've got this much to begin with. I just kind of aim in the general direction on my minimap as to where enemies are going to be. And then the enemies stop being there. I mean, what's there not to love about that? You don't need to worry about using the status overload mods because... Oh dear. Because everything's already dead in the first shot. Like so. The few things that survive the first shot, well, just don't warrant the whole mod. It's glorious. It's just truly glorious. Yeah, absolutely. If you can get Arcane Avenger, that will improve so many weapons, so many builds. Just the amount of damage you can outpour with any frame that is supposed to phase tank damage, it's just pure benefit. There's no reason not to. Carl will survive that? I mean, we don't even know that Carl survives yet. You know, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, guys. You may love Carl more than Clem, and granted, Carl has had a pretty epic introduction, but we don't know that he survives yet. Can you consider Garuda some kind of healer? I mean, she has a heal ability. A 15 healing ability, no less. That puts her a better healer than 90% of Warframes already, yeah. Your healers are things like Trinity, Oberon, Garuda, Wisp, and then you kind of start to run out. Oh, I found the one place to jump down. Garuda's not all about healing, but then pretty much only Trinity is. Most of the frames, all of the frames, have something else to do than just healing. I'm going to keep falling off this map because I have no self-control. I haven't even used my abilities so far on this one. There we go. Yeah, with no status priming, that fourth ability does not carry too well. However, the aimed rockets, they do. Alright guys, that is the last of that round, so we're going to be dropping out from here now. We got ourselves a couple bits, a couple Radiant Relics, that's nice to have. I mean, Nezha can heal of a sort, same with Necros, in the amount of health orbs that can be generated. So yeah, that is definitely a thing as well. Shoot the portal, because you can. Always shoot the portal. Why not?
The sanctuary will go on without you.
I like to imagine there's just some rockets going through to the next area. Samaris is like, well, the hunters aren't going through to this next area, I'll just close that. Oh, wait, we got 50 kills. Alright, well done, Hunter. Okie dokie, right. So that is that part of Nightwave done. Hey, we get some credits, isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? What actually can we get for the credits today? Let's have a look at these mods. These mods tend to be a nice bit. We got some down here as well. Yawn. That one, Fire Blast Ornament. Allies hit by the expanding ring are granted status immunity for a short duration. So that's a rolling guard kind of mod, just for status for you and your allies. It's not like amazing, but if you're already using Fire Blast for say the armor reduction, it's a thing. And Marlock, if you use the Marlock, you kind of want that mod, so yeah, get that one. Out of these, Sprint Boost, I understand that one tends to sell pretty well, whereas these others are... Yeah, these others are pretty yikes. You can easily skip these auras. I'm going to grab that one. Grab another one of those. I sell the auras quite consistently, so I'll take that. Rubidon Floof? True, there is that. Look at that cute little fella. Except for the fact that it's a Cupidon, so it can go away. Quite frankly. You know, I've got myself a lot of floofs already. Seen this Nitane extract? Why is it so hard to come by? Well, you see, Nitane, before Nightwave, Nitane used to just come from alerts. You'll have these alerts pop up every now and then, like, hey, you can get this aura. Hey, you can get this Nitane. Better get it now. It's only going to last for an hour. And then it was gone. It would just go that quickly. So if you were there in time for the appropriately nicknamed Alertium to show up, hooray, you could have it. Nightwave is a much better version of that. The same is true for Vauban. Vauban was from those same alerts. Occasional Orokin Catalyst and Reactors was from those alerts as well. So pretty much all of this lot here was just Alertium. And this stuff here as well, these auras, alert stuff as well. This is a huge change compared to how it used to be. Plus, I mean, yeah, with this setup, the Nitane you can get, how much could I get? I could get myself 15 lots of 5 Nitane. I could get 75 Nitane right now. When am I going to use 75 Nitane? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. So yeah, this is a better system. I do approve of that over the alerts. It's definitely a better system. Now, on to the next mission. We'll be going on to using Wukong at the request of Evo. I haven't fully ranked him back up since I formed him, so that'll be nice. We'll get the extra levels on him whilst we're here. Do it to the meme? I think I'll pass on that one, Esprit. I think I'll pass on that one. Someone will need to give me a very good reason to make that into a meme. Oh, we've still got Cartafel in the squad. Let's not close that tab on him. Nightwave. What are we going to do next? We have got Tamara scans, sabotage, capture, or fishing. I'll open it to you guys. Let's make a poll of this. What do you want to see as the next choice? I'm going to make an actual poll of it. So, save you guys all shouting out random words. We got fishing, Samaris, capture, and what was the other one? Sabotage. There we go. There you go. There's your poll. Get your answers in, throw them into there. Whichever one's top in the next minute, that's the one I'll be doing. And Evo, I swear to God, if you even out the score for the hell of it, I don't even know at this point. We're running through this after this. Oh, almost done. After we've done the first bit with Wukong, we'll be using a random frame as well, as Vineric Small has picked a random frame. Won't be Rhino Prime because Rhino Prime is not yet built. Let's get Rhino Prime going whilst this poll comes in. See, we got a bit of mixed choices here. A bit of fishing, bit of Samaras. Go either way at the moment. That's one Rhino Prime on his way in. Lovely jubbly. As we at the former building as well. Alright, the poll is in. It's been a tight poll, that one. But, yep, there we are. Results are in. Samaras is the winning choice. We'll be doing some Samaras scans. And we've currently got a gap in the squad. So if you want to join in, send a message to the Kengineer. I'll bring you into the squad and we can get the Samaras scans together. Let's head on over to Samaras now, though. Time to pick up a mission to do. I'm trying to say only just by Nitane extract, since at this point I think the platinum buying auras is worth less. Not quite sure what you're adding up on that, fair do. I just have in a Nitane that auras works out for me. Alright, targets, give me some. What you got for me? We got 4 heavy gunners. It's going to give us a load of standing, a little bit of endo. I am quite happy to do that one. And that's Samaras just kind of chat shit for a bit. There we are. Alright, see you, Mr. Space Invader. So we need to be finding the heavy gunners, he said, wasn't it? Head ourselves over to navigation just to confirm that for me. Yeah, heavy gunners. So the fastest way to do this is I'm going to just open up the synthesis locations guide on Steam, because why not? Why not? Heavy gunner. The fastest one that we can get is on Lex on Ceres. There we go. Easy peasy. Lex on Ceres is where we want to go for these. And I'm going to use Wukong for it. Why not? There is Lex. Make this happen. You have Corrupted Lancers? Fair do. Seal Path scans yield more Samaras standing. You're very correct. You're very correct. However, I am lazy. We're here to do the nightwave challenges, not shit a brick at the same time. So, straight out my chair. Again, out of the way now. Yeah, I'm gonna do this to get the scan done, not so much flex on the steel path for the hell of it. I know I have the Tenet Envoy, but yeah. Now, I'm making the bold assumption that if I go kill the target, chances are the Samaras target. Where do you think you're going? The Samaras target is going to be towards extraction from here still, at least. And those guys are going to regret existing. Alright. Switch out to the scanner. Which way do we need to go? This way? Cool. Let's just fly a distance. Go this way? Oh. I mean, that's a fast way of finding it, isn't it, guys? Look at that. Hello. We all in range? I think we are. Yep, let's scan it. Oh. Yeah, we're all in range. And Bunza. 4,000 standing, just like that. Easy peasy. This is why you take the capture mission. Super quick to get, and then you just leave. Just like that. Now you can absolutely go to Steel Path missions to get your scans with more standing. It can slow down your mission. It can make things a little bit riskier. But if you want to do it, you can absolutely do that. When you're maxing out your standing each day, what you can do after you've done your Samara scans is actually just go into a Steel Path Exterminate with Avara and just walk through scanning and killing everything. And that will just work absolutely fine. So can I join? You absolutely can join. There you go. There's your invite. Oh yes, of course, we're still in the relay. Okie dokie. Now, onto a random frame spin. Not the one that Beardface has just picked there. This will be the one from Vin. Beard, do you still want me to roll a random for you as well? As here's my one coming up now. This is chosen by Vinric Small. It's going to be... Oh, okay, sure. We'll do it. Okay. Aurelia it is. Aurelia it is. And Beard, you're going to be using... Oh, okay. Beard, you're using Sarin. Excellent. Cool. Alright. So Beard gets a good frame, and I get... her. Great. Thank you, Vin, for picking a random frame. You've been very, very kind to myself. Absolutely. Sell that Aurelia? Honestly, I would if it wasn't just kind of ruin having every frame. I mean, this just looks wrong. I played Magical Space Ninjas, not Magical Space Schoolgirls. But whatever. Whatever. And Helmet Boy would like to eat it. Helmet Fate, the other Aurelia. This is the first one. Helmet's got the second one. Yep. Just being good to me. Well, thank you, Vin. Thank you very much for being good to me. I appreciate it. Let's do this. Have I even got a decent... Have I even got a build on here? I've got all the defense mods that I need. That should be fine. Redirection should be higher level. There we go. Magical anime girls with guns. Yeah. That wasn't what I signed up for. That wasn't what I signed up for. But it's what we got now. That's what we're doing. Let's head on over to this capture mission and go scan ourselves another heavy gunner. Energem will fix her. Nothing's going to fix her abilities, quite frankly. It's going to take a lot to make that stuff worthwhile. Believe me, I've tried. Alright, Gal. Away we go. Don't spin. Just go, Gal. I jumped off it intentionally, but someone else already got it. All right, let's get our scanner out. Which way do we need to go? Is it over this way? I would expect to see... Ah, it's over here. That one wasn't exactly hiding much, was it? Wait, where is it? Oh, it's down here. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Have a trap. And we got him. Excellent. Alright, let's get out of here. Shiny. Now let's get out of here. Oh, come on. Come on, just get across. Jesus, this camera is actually doing my head in as well. How many scans left to do? Another 2 for the ones I have, but 3 from Samara. So we're doing one of someone else's as well. Just go for... I didn't even know there was a gap there. Okay. God, this is just pain. This is just pain. People asked for this. That's the bit that confused me. People wanted a K-Drive frame in the game. And we all know what K-Drives are like. We all know what K-Drives are like. Yeah! Supposedly Titania and Ember were considered terrible frames once. I mean, Ember was previously considered terrible, not because she was bad, but because she was brain dead. As for Titania, I'm not familiar with Titania being called terrible, but that could just be before my time. Might hop in for a bit, ask Quintus. If you're hopping in, Quintus, that would mean that Kartoffel would need to pop out from us here. I believe it would be Kartoffel, I think. Let me just double check here. I know we got Beard at the front there. Yeah, would be. Unless... Oh, wait, no, Beard's dropped out. Alright, never mind. Kartoffel, you get to stay. Beard just popped. Cool. Quintus, in you come. But yeah, that's enough of Urali. That's enough of that one. Let's switch on over to another random frame, this time picked by Beard. Okie dokie, guys. We're going to do another scan, another random frame. This works for me. We're no longer going to be on Urali. Instead, I'm going to be using Titania. Now that is a much better choice. There we go. That is the kind of frame we can work with. That is absolutely the kind of frame we can work with. Let's switch over. It'd be nice if, you know, K-drives didn't drift around even when you're not trying to drift. That's part of the problem. It's what was making Archwing so terrible to use originally, because they just drifted in random ass directions. Not quite observing momentum, but still making it painful. But now we got a proper frame. So, let's go make this happen. Scan 3 of 5 incoming, guys. And don't forget, guys, if you do enjoy seeing me in absolute agony using Urali, or otherwise just ragging on Hydroid and the other water-based frames, actually it's just, yeah, Urali, Hydroid and Frost. If you want to see me ragging more on those, make sure you do hit that follow button.
Customer.
Like Edo Wiz has just done there. Thank you very much, my dude. Quite sure I got your name even remotely correct there, but I'll take it. And if you want to see the channel do even more, if you want to support me going forwards, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, guys. Now let's go find our next scan target. And also gotta shoot this first on the way over. Cool. Alright. Scanner's out. Which way are we going? Oh, I haven't scanned you. There we are. Yep, there's a thingamajig. What's my least favourite frame, Urali? Urali. I mean, is that even a question after what you just witnessed? Is that even a question? I'd take Hydroid over Urali. And Hydroid, well, I mean, he's not exactly amazing, is he? There's even Excalibur, but, you know, Excalibur I'll take over Urali these days. Because Urali exists now. Have I taken a wrong turn? I feel like I've taken a wrong turn. I'm not seeing the sprinkles anymore. Where did the sprinkles go? Aha! Sprinkles go this way. There we are. Have a trap. Wait for the others to get in range. There's a token. There's Kartoffel. Quintus around here as well? I might just be missing them. Let's scan. I can't scan in this form, can I? Hey! That was rude. There we go. Job's done. 200 meters out with the hobbled key. Oh. Well, Quintus, if you just got your Riven Challenge, there you go, that did it. But, yeah. I didn't realize you were doing that particular challenge. Like I said, it doesn't work off someone else scanning it. I didn't realize you were going to try and do that now. We're, kind of trying to do this quickly. Not hobbled key speed. Not quite, maybe next time? Yeah, you might want to be running that one solo, Quintus. You might want to be running that one solo. Just give Urali skill to double resources? Come off it. No. No, come on. We're not going to band-aid Urali with a Hydroid's pilfering ability again. No. What was my starter frame? Starter frame was Volt. I had the choice of the sword guy, the magnetic girl that the person who introduced me to the game didn't fully understand at the time, and Speedy Lightning Caster Boy. I went for Speedy Lightning Caster Boy. That was basically my understanding of the game when I picked my starter. Yeah, Titania. Much less painful to use than Yareli. Who knew? Okie dokie. Should have gone Excalibur? No. 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 And also no. Alright, next mission we've got to do is going to be with not a random frame this time. No spinner needed. No, instead, this time, I quote from Quintus, Grendel, you know the one. Alright, Quintus, I know the one. I know the one. He wants Grendel. And he wants the Grendel. Let's do it. It's Fairy Grendel time. This, you may not like it. This is what peak performance looks like. Oh yes, indeed. The Uwu Grendel? Something like that. This is the one that doesn't just haunt your dreams. He straight up slides into them. He rolls in them. He becomes them. It should cost more than 350 channel points to make me play Yareli. Well, it does. It's 450. Or is it? No, wait. 450 is the random, isn't it? Yeah, my bad. 350 to pick Yareli. Well. That just kind of happens. Oh my god, he was animating. Let's go. Give me something to nom. Thank you. I nommed a couple there, but that's fine. One of them's probably not going to survive when I do this. Yeet! No, no! Ah, I dropped. Damn it. Need some more peeps. There we are. Yeet! I mean, just look at that. Bonk. I should probably also be looking for which way I need to go, so let's start doing that from here. Oh, it's backwards. Oops, gone too far. Hey, they found it. It's 400 meters away. Shit! Roll, Grendel, roll! Roll like your life depends on it. Wait. I was nearly there. How am I 600 meters away? I was nearly there. How did it teleport? What? What is this? The waypoint system in this game can sometimes be a little bit on the broken side. That's my landings. But that was just something else. Come on now. Get out of my way. Hold it or lose it. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're here. We're here. I'm in range. I swear this one must have teleported over because this is the wrong direction from where I first scanned. Does infested mobility work in meatball mode? I have no idea. Haven't actually tried it. Oh, it literally teleported. Oh, great. That's great. I love it when a game cheats. For that, I'm going to belch. There we are. Grendel the Hedgehog. Oh, we got one of those as well. We got one of those as well, Yesilis. I mean, feel free to pick it if you want. Let's just roll out of here. Ooh, no. Oh, I thought I was going to do that. But no. And fun fact, if you have enemies in your belly when you go off the edge of the map, you respawn with no enemies in your belly. I don't know where those enemies have gone, but they gone nowhere. Already picked Rhino? Oh, okay. I see. Oh, Token! So it teleported to you. You're the hacker. Right, that makes sense. was a bit of a dick move there, Token, not gonna lie. Bit of a dick move. Imagine hacking in Warframe. Ugh, honestly. Don't report you? I'm reporting you. I'm reporting you. Look, I'm right click. Wait, no. How does one report? Show profile. Damn it, I can't report. Oh well, I give up. Yeah, not a fan of a game that hides a report button like that. Just doesn't have one to easily pop on. Do I have to what? Chat you to do it? There we are. Is it? Here we are. Oh, okay, now I can report player. Why is that hidden there? Why is that hidden? Anyway, that is Grendel. I'm just going to let you guys enjoy that there for a moment. Have this lovely view of Grendel for a bit. There we go. That's the content you guys are all looking for, right? You know, 100% premium Grendel. Whilst we bring up the spinner because it is time to switch to another random frame. Oh yes, indeed, it is time to be using. God, that is horrifying to see in the background. It's time to be using Necros. Okie dokie. All right then. We'll be switching on over to Necros, thanks to Ethan. Let's grab that real quickly. I've got myself a Necros right here. And I'm trusting that one of Kartoffel, Token of Quintus, has us another scan target. In fact, you know what? Quintus, let's do your one. Let's do your Riven one. We'll take this a little bit slower, guys. Just for this last one. So Quintus, what is your scan target for Samaris? Detron Crewman. Alright, let me see. Detron Crewman. Detron Crewman? I don't have a Detron Crewman on my list. Is it just Crewman? Because if it is, then it'll be Copernicus on Lua. Is apparently a good one for it. I don't see Detron Crewman on my list. That's weird. Yeah, I've got Crewman, but not Detron Crewman. Also, in amongst all of this, I see that Zomtronic has decided to random any primary. Okay. Oh, it's Crewman. Okay, yeah. So we'll be going over to the Crewman one. But I need to grab any primary weapon. Yikes. That could be a bit spicy. So let's grab the spinner for that one. Detron Crewman is on lure. Yep, that's matching what I've got here, then it's perfect. Okie dokie. Any primary weapon in the game that I own, which is this entire list of them here, we're going to be using the Tonkor. Okay. Tonkor it is. I basically never use that weapon, so let's do it. How is the Abandoned Conclave? Because trying to balance this game for PvP is basically impossible. Pretty much, that's the reason. Venus 2? Oh, okay. Alright, let's have a look. What modding have we got on the Tonkor here? We have got no modding and no polarities. Cool. Alright. Yeah. That's this is a weapon. This is a thing that exists. We can, you know, I guess just use it. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Weapons built. It's done. I mean, I could galvanize chamber it or anything else. Actually, it's probably... it's not better because I need to get kills, and I'm not getting kills with this. I'm not getting kills with this. That's my build. There we are. It's done. Yay! Oh, dear. Oh, dear. And that's why that one's a little bit more expensive. Quintus, do you want to start us onto a mission then that's suitable for your crewmen? Now, wondering about it, Quintus, you aren't allowed to cast abilities. Are we allowed to cast abilities? Because it's possible if we cast ability, that might invalidate your Riven. I know there's ones where you're supposed to do stuff without getting kills, and then if someone else gets a kill, that counts against you. Failed pretty much as soon as the target was found last time. Alright, so we're going to have to all of us go into this without using any abilities. Alright, no abilities, no traps, we just go. Where do you get universal medallions? You get them from Disruption, Rotation C. No abilities in a crap Toncore. We can do this. We can absolutely do this. We're going to a sabotage mission on Europa. That sounds like our kind of place to go. This is definitely not going to be a Steel Path one. Let's do it. We're going to get Quintus this Riven done. But we're only going to do it this once. If he fails it this time, then sorry Quintus, no. Sort it yourself. We're giving you enough opportunity with this run. Let's make this happen. Hello, Say It Happens. How are you doing today? Alright then, let's go! Oh, I like that. Let's go! Remember, no abilities, no traps. And we need to make sure that Quintus is in range for the scan. Just to be certain. So we should probably start looking for said scan. Where is it? Where is it? This way, still? I think I see some sprinkles. Actually, I see a Osprey I need to scan. It's still. There we are. I'm not seeing the sprinkles. Yeah, I'm genuinely not seeing the sprinkles. Have we already gone past the target? And of course someone's managed to find an auto sculpture. Nice. Where are all the sprinkles? Is there even a Samaras target? Did Samaras say there's a target? I don't remember if he did. I genuinely cannot remember. He did not mention it, dang it. Okay, Quintus, you brought us to the wrong mission. You brought us to completely the wrong mission, and no. We even have to do the mission now, because there's a sculpture. I can't abandon a sculpture. We'll just race through this mission, and then we'll take Quintus to the correct mission. We won't let him take us somewhere, we'll take him to the correct mission next. That last one here. Well, higher this time. The Toncore has one shot. I didn't even notice that before. The Toncore has one shot. Also, how did I get here first? Need sabotages for Nightwave? That's true, that's true. Oh. Alright, that one's got. Token got that one. Powerful shot, Yeah, so powerful. Man, that Osprey is just screaming in agony right now. Best weapon ever. So glad you picked this one there, Zom. So glad you picked this. Will you stop doing that, Limbo? You're the reason we hate you. Jesus Christ. Why a virus subsumed onto Necros? That's a good question. What build was this one? I think that was to make it where I could go invisible with him. Just whilst out and about. Just random invisibility, why not? Alright, Limbo. I hope you had your fun. Don't do it again. Now, we're going to go on to the correct mission, but this time it's going to be a non-Necros mission. Actually, no, we've not been able to use Necros properly because we're not doing abilities. I'll keep the Necros until we can use abilities. So, Quintus, do you know for a fact which mission you need to do? Because this is your last opportunity to open up your Riven. Do you know for a fact which mission you need to do? Because if not, I'll take you to one I've got listed on my guide here. Anywhere Detron crewman spawn. Okay, so I've got crewman listed as lure Copernicus the capture mission. So we're going to do that one. We're going to do that one. And Zomtronic is putting us onto a random primary again. This time with Potato. Let's just grab that ready to pick. Let's grab the spinner. This time... Here we go. This time we're going to be using... the Gaze Primary. Okie dokie. Yeah, I can work with that. Gaze Primary. No problem whatsoever with having a big old laser, the Void Ray, right center of screen. No abilities? That's right, no abilities. Copernicus Lure, no abilities. Let's make this happen. Once we've had the opportunity to use abilities properly on Necros, then I'll have a look at these other frames I've been picking. Just to keep it fair. Necros, go! You see, this is a little bit more substantial of a weapon. There we go. That's Samaris telling us we're in the right place. That's the capture target captured. I'm dying!
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captain back in
Just nuke everything here. You know what? I could do this whilst we're here. Might get a chance at the former. Wait for that to happen. There we go. I'm just going to get shot again. It's off. There we are. And I think it's the outside one. Okay, I messed up the jump, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll just use the improved jump now that I've got it. Let's go up here, grab ourselves the Octavia piece, just to remind us, yes, we did do it. And did we get a former? Yes, we did. There we go. There we go. That's what you're looking for. Fully built former, not even a blueprint. That's the stuff you come here for. Alright, now let's find this target. The sprinkles say this way. That puzzle's awesome. It is a nifty little puzzle. It's a nifty little thing. Sprinkles. Sprinkles go this way. I'm going to run a couple hundred meters towards extraction and then check again for the sprinkles. I know they have a proper name. I don't care what the proper name is. They're sprinkles.
There it is. Right
Oh.
for synthesis.
Here we go. So, no traps. And we need to have... Quintus here. Oh, Quintus is here. Alright, cool. Get the scans. There we go. All the scans are got. Quintus, have you got your Riven? Success, he says. Yes! Alright, we can use abilities now. Desecrate everything. Magus Lockdown doesn't count as a trap. You know what? I just wasn't taking any risks. Riven and Nightwave at the same time. It's a nice feeling. And I can even poke up. See? Now what they're going to do? I'm invisible. You can be invisible. We can all be invisible. Except I can't put it on myself. Invisibility is ours. By the power of Helminth. It doesn't really matter on this kind of a mission, but it is something that you can use to help with general survivability. Going into operator counts as an ability? Ah, yeah. That would invalidate the challenge then, if that's the thing. Ta-da! We get a fully built former. Quintus gets his Rivet open. We've got the Nightwave done. We've shown a cloaking Necros. What more do you want in one mission? What more could you want in one mission? Okie dokie. Uraeli? No, we don't want Uraeli in a mission. No. Come on. Esprit, come on. Come on. Oh wait, would you look at that? I've got 4 former in one mission. Well, that isn't that convenient. Alright, next we've got a Rhino run, selected by Islis. So we'll do Rhino on the Sabotage next. Oh, hello. Riven was for Comb. I mean, it's not the worst. That goes onto the Comb, doesn't it, actually? Yeah, that should go onto the Comb, I believe. There you go. You got yourself a Former and a Riven for Comb, all in one. Don't forget the 15 Endo. Dom, come on now, you've seen my Orbiter. You've seen my Orbiter. You know how little I need to worry about that. 4 Former for Comb? Yup. Well, Comb, you know, get yourself the Kuva one, nearly fully ranked. How would I mod Garuda? Strength, range, or duration? That depends on what you're looking to try and do with her, really. Really does matter a lot on that. Punch through, crit damage. Eh. I mean, it's a thing. Alright then, let's take ourselves to a Sabotage. We'll take ourselves to Marduk. And once we go over to Marduk, we want to be hunting down the caches as well. Just quickly... Quick, load! Envoy. Shit. Alright, we're still using Void Ray. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about it. Ugh. If I Pineapple saying, first by Rara, I don't have Prime Sure-Footed. What should I put in that slot? You could go for Vitality to give yourself some extra health to help against Toxin or surprise lacks of energy. Otherwise, basically pretty much any filler you want to put into there. It's open to as you please. You can get a Depolarity mod which increases your Parker velocity. I think it's the cold one. That one can also do it. Because that then will improve your rolling speed, so that can help you out. Titania Spellbind for knockdown resistance. You could do that as well on Ivara, absolutely. Alright, we're hunting for the caches with some not so suitable frames, but it's fine. It's fine. Actually, is it not all suitable? Yeah, it's not suitable. This is not a cache hunting group, and I've not even put on Golden Instinct on my Rhino here, so this isn't going to be the most effective way of doing things, but is the way we are doing things.
That's it. It will be a perfect specimen.
And someone's target is here as well. Okay, that's a thing. That's a thing. I'll let you guys just kind of scan it. I'm looking for these bits and pieces. It might be in here. They also could not be. Usually give up, well, switch handspring in for Prime Sure-Footed. That would work. Yeah, that would work. That is a decent choice. I don't need to be over there. No, I've already checked that area. Where do I need to check still? I need to check all these side rooms, as it were. Hello. I can hear it. I can hear it. There it is. 1 down, 2 to go. Alright. Look at this, I'm not even using Iron Skin. Just full on flexing on this mission. I got more shields than these guys have damage. I'm fine. Just need to find those other caches. Now, they could be in here. It looks like this room has been pretty thoroughly raided, but I'm just going to double check.
Another satisfied
This
customer.
area's done. This area's done. Utido, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Roll our way over here. Oh, someone's found the next cache. Excellent. Let's see, we got Quintus exploring over that way, so I'm going to explore over this way. So Quintus should have that area on a good lockdown. Never mind, someone's found the other cache. We're done. Let's just do the sabotage. Get rid of these turrets. I see you grabbed a ribbon raffle ticket. Okie dokie. I'll take the ticket at the end of this mission. I went to use Rhino Stomp. I apparently have subsumed it for energized munitions. I now have almost unlimited laser. The laser just keeps going. My ability ran out before I ran out of laser. That's how much laser that laser gives. Alright. That's a thing. Yeah, it's more useful having energized munitions for weapons with very low ammo counts, or which are very ammo inefficient. My Void Ray is neither of those. So when it comes to cache finding, Zomtronic, the best way to do it is to use a frame which can actually pop all the stuff on your radar, so that you can just kind of get close to it and soak up any remaining bits and pieces. If it doesn't move when you get close enough to suck it up, then you know it's something important. Could be an item sculpture, could be a cache. If you don't have a frame to help you do that, or an explosive weapon to fill in that role, although good luck having an explosive that big, then the next best way is to simply learn what kinds of rooms these things can be hidden in, and basically check every single ammo pickup. It's easiest to learn if you do it solo, because 1, you won't have people trying to rush you through the mission, and 2, you can then keep track of where you've actually been and clear up everything perfectly. Yeah, we have been a bit lucky getting all 3 this quickly, because none of us have an appropriate frame for searching. Oh, there they are, that's nice and quick. So we have been rather lucky on this run here. The basic principle is still the same, just kind of explode your way around. Zaku, Limbo, those 2 are very good frames for this kind of thing. Lavos is a workable way. I wouldn't really choose him for it, but he can get stuff done better than most frames, you're right. In any case, we are done on this mission. Let's just kind of get our way out of here. All the bullet jumps. And the rolls as well. If you bullet jump, double jump, roll, you get a lot of distance very quickly. Like so. Korra was great for that before the nerf, yeah. Korra was reasonable as well, yeah. But not anymore because of line of sight being a thing. I've got 2 medium range lasers. This doesn't go far enough. I need a bigger gun. There we go. All the enemies are already dead. Whatever. Whatever. And we got ourselves an Axie N7, which is an Octavia one. That's not a terrible one to get. However, you can get that in other locations, so that's actually kind of terrible to get. Didn't really help us out. Gorse is a way you can open crates. He's not an amazing way, but he is a way. I'll give you that. There are better ways, though. Alright, on to the next mission. We'll be doing the same mission again, because there's another sabotage, and it's another one that can drop, again, the Axie relics we're looking for as part of today's hunting. This time, according to Pineapple, we'll be using Gorse. And I'll be using Gorse with the Envoy this time. Yo, Niall, thank you very much for following. Welcome to the channel. Now, Gorse is absolutely amazing with the Envoy. With high duration, you can keep up Redline for a very long time and have a lot of benefits from it. Most notably, the attack speed is absolutely stellar for just pouring out the rockets, and then the reload speed. That reload speed is a massive change. It makes the Envoy just even better to use. Does Toxin Elemental Ward stack with Redline? I've not tried to stack them. It might do, Quintus. I'd imagine it should do, because they're 2 different abilities. I imagine it should, but they'll add together additively. And Redline's already doing a very good bit of work. Now, combine that with Kinetic Plating. Kinetic Plating resists knockdowns, so you just don't get knocked down by the Envoy. Lots of tank, lots of gank. It's a great thing to have. Before we get jumping on with this though, there are some Riven raffle tickets to update, so let's get those done right now. So we've got Gifty Dope. There we go. You've got yourself a ticket. We got Smuggler grabbing 2 of them. SMVGL3R. Because I'll never spell it correctly without looking. There we are. Bam. You and many other people are saving up Esprit, I'm sure. You and many other people are saving up. Envoy of Simp set on a companion is already OP. I mean, you say that, and I also have that for the faster reload. I'll just show you here. For Carrier Prime, I always have Simp Fiber on it to pick up the health orbs as well, which works with Equilibrium on any frame that I use that on. So I already have that there, absolutely. One of my thoughts on Radiation Progenitor Tenet Archiplasmor, I think you're cutting yourself out of having an alternative damage type to just the one that comes with the Archiplasmor. It's best to mix it up a little bit, Said. Give yourself some additional options with a weapon rather than just honing it on one thing. But yeah, I'd say go for something different. Alright, so we're going to go back to Marduk. We're going to do some more over there. Let's get this ready. I see Faber's also picked up another raffle ticket. So let me just update that. You now have 2, my dude. There you go. Who needs Equilibrium when you have Equinox? I mean, Equinox's passive is only 10%. Equilibrium does up to 110 or 120. I think it's 110. Alright, let's do this. Kinetic plating, red line. Red line, there we are, thank you. Quick dash to get us going. These guys are checking that area. Oh, but there's a lift. This, let me just get the buff. This is what I mean. Watch the fire rate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the reload, and done. That quick. That quick. I'm waiting for the others to finish exploring over that way so we can keep going forwards. If you're wondering why I'm running in circles, Gorse benefits from keeping his movement up. That's why I'm doing that. And the occasional jolts forwards as well to keep that battery up as high as I can. How much are these guys exploring? What's there to explore? There's barely any rooms at the start usually. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Yeah, are we waiting on someone? We're waiting on someone. Token! Token, get here! Now saying, love your videos on YouTube, man. Rarely find videos that talk about the math behind Warframe. Awesome job. Thank you, my dude. Glad you appreciate them. There is so much math to Warframe. It just makes sense to actually cover it. You know? It's not something that can be ignored. It affects us all in every way. So, why not? Alright, now it's telling me I need to go down. Which way do I need to go? Let's see. We want to be finding these caches along the way as well. We can use Gorse to kind of smash things as we go, but as I said, he's not perfect for it. The Envoy is probably better than Gorse for it, but yeah. Some stuff over here to check into. Oh, there's a whole area this way to check into. Let's have a look then. Anything in here? Nope. I cover how to calculate DPS in my damage video. So DPS is just your fire rate. Oh, hey, that's the extraction. It's pretty much just you multiply your damage per shot by your fire rate. That'll give you your burst DPS. If you want to add in your, what's it called, sustained DPS, that one is a little bit more complicated of a calculation. No, I didn't cover it in the video. And Ghost Step, thank you very much for the follow. It's not very complicated, but it is a little bit more. For sustained DPS, the calculation you need to do is... Oh, I might as well just do that. There we go. The calculation you need to do is you multiply your damage per shot by your fire rate. That gives you your burst DPS again. But then Let me remember here. Then you divide it by the sum of your reload time and your fire rate divided. What is it? Your magazine size divided by your fire rate, and then multiply it by your magazine divided by your fire rate. Effectively, what you're doing there, you're multiplying it by the ratio of how much time you spend firing versus how much time you spend firing plus reloading. And that's how you get your sustain. Like I say, it's a little bit more complicated. It's better if I write this out, but I'm in the middle of a mission, so you'll forgive me if I don't write it out right now. But yeah, oh hey, someone's got all the caches. Excellent, I can stop kind of half paying attention to the minimap. I'll show you guys in a moment. I'll show you how you figure it out. It is a simple calculation once you see how it works. It's just saying it out loud. There's a couple moving pieces. Yeah, Equilibrium is one of those mods where ranking it from near max to max doesn't make a huge amount of difference. You can get away with running a down-ranked Equilibrium for the extra capacity without much pain at all. I do exactly that. I think I have a rank 10 and a rank 12 Equilibrium, so I can fit them into pretty much any build, no problem. So if you're doing a full radiation 10 Arcoplasmor for Eidolons, I mean, if you're getting it for a specific case where radiation is the damage type you want, then yeah, get radiation. But that sounds like something you've already figured out, to be quite honest. If you are building specifically for radiation, a weapon that you only use for radiation, then yes, you want to put radiation onto it. That pretty much goes without saying. Just do it. Where's all the enemies? Have they all gone home? Hello, we are here to kill you. Please walk through the portal. Thank you. There you are, now die. Full speed ahead. Oh wait. Full speed ahead. Wait. Damn this tile set. Oh, is it? Is that it? There we go. That's one way of getting up. Give me key, give me key, give me key, give me key, and got it. Alright, cool. That is a weird tile. I don't see that one too often, and it annoys me every single time. Let's go. You've never seen that seating opening? It's there on the tile semi-frequently. It's just you don't really have a reason to take that particular route. So you almost never notice it in the first place. And yo, Driphaver, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I will have a look at what you've just asked me to check there map-wise in a moment. Still in the mission. Give us a moment. We land down here. There we are. It tells us to go this way. Let's get out of here. Alrighty, here we are. So, said, let's say your burst DPS is 100k, you shoot it for 3 seconds till you have to reload. Reload is 3 seconds too, 50% of the time you are firing, so you have 50,000 sustained DPS. Yep, that's correct. That is correct. I'll give you the general formula in just a moment. For everyone who wants to understand exactly how you work it out for any given weapon. I mean, that is a nice freaking fire rate. Firing rockets that fast is just... oof. And let's see what we got. We got a C6, which is one you can kind of get all over the place. That's no good. Anything else special? No. That was a bit trash. Oh well. Magnetic Plasmor for index? I mean, you can do. I've not really used the Arcoplasmor, but you can do. Give it a whirl. Alright, let's show you how this works then, guys. Let's show you how this works. And to help us out with this, I'm going to need to find a way to get some notepad up on screen. Because when we do math with notepad. That's how it works. Let me grab a notepad. Alright, we got this. Where's it going? There we go. Alright, guys. Let's get some typing going. It's lecture time. That's right, Token. It is lecture time. How to calculate sustained DPS. And I can see that is absolutely tiny on screen, so let's make that a lot bigger, shall we? Font, let's bring that up to... There we go. That's coming up on screen nicely, isn't it? Alright then. How to calculate sustained DPS. Do you need to have a few stats to actually be able to figure this out? And we can see some of those stats here on screen already. Let's just scroll that down a little bit. There we go. Actually, we don't... Stat split. Let's bring up a different weapon. Let's bring up a Foreman. It just makes it easier to see. There we go. Now we got all the stats in one. Alright then. So you need to have your damage. This damage stat, which you can see on mine, is 16770.2. That is your damage per shot. This isn't including your crits, so obviously if you want to calculate that, you add in your crits as well. You've already got the formula in the damage guide video on how to figure out your crits, but in this case, it's quite simply, we multiply that by 1 plus our crit chance, multiplied by our crit multiplier minus 1, which gives us our actual damage. I know that's not how you use equals in coding, but I'm using it here to stand it out a bit. Let me just add this up on my calculator here. So the damage per shot on average comes out to that. That's what we got here, guys. You need to have your fire rate, which in this case is 2.17. You need to have your magazine capacity. Now, you use your magazine capacity in number of shots. So, for example, the Foreman here has a magazine capacity of 60, but in this mode, it fires 10 ammunition per shot, so it's actually only a magazine of 6 shots. What about multi-shot? Multi-shot is already calculated into this. You'll see here these two numbers. We got our 1,000-ish, our 4,000-ish. You add those together, that's not 16,000. Who did I? So this multi-shot of 2.4 is taken into account in this number here already. Good question, but absolutely already covered. So we got these bits here. You also need to have your reload time. Part of the reason I've chosen the Foreman as well is that the Foreman cheats. The Foreman says your reload is 1.0. The Foreman is a recharge weapon. The reload is actually your recharge delay. So it waits 1 second before actually recharging, and then it takes 2 seconds to recharge. So the reload on the Foreman is actually 3 seconds. So just be aware of these little hidden details. It doesn't say anywhere in the arsenal how long it takes the Foreman to reload, but that's how it actually reloads. So your burst DPS comes from these two bits up here. You get your damage, you multiply it by your fire rate. So burst DPS, that is your damage, multiplied by your fire rate. I'm just going to put this in shortened form. That comes out to 140k DPS. So that's our burst damage with the Foreman per target. It deals a punishing 140,000 DPS on average. Quintus saying, Eve taught me how little I understand Excel's features. Ken's math sheets make Eve's look weak. The sheer amount of math they have on them. Quintus, it's funny you mentioned that. I don't think I have it anymore because I've gone through computer since then, but I'm pretty sure I had something like 35,000 rows spreadsheet for an industry process, or rather a industry calculator to choose which was the best process in EVE Online. So that's probably why I have the experience to do these things. I think we need a little bit more space here. Let me just expand that a bit. There we go. We got our burst. Now let's get on to the sustained. So the sustained, as I said, is a little bit more awkward. We have our DPS value. We have our burst, so our burst DPS, we'll just put that one there in brackets. We'll have that. We're going to multiply our burst DPS by the amount of time it takes to use up our magazine. So that is your shots divided by your fire rate. Okay? So this gives you the amount of damage you're dealing multiplied by the amount of time you spend dealing that damage. And then we divide it by, again, the shots plus fire rate. Shots divided by fire rate, I should say. Plus your reload time. Okay? And that's the entire equation. Putting it into terms like that, it might look a little bit scary for some people, but we can just fill in the numbers. This is the entire equation. So if you want to take a screenshot of that now, go ahead and do so. I should probably do the same. Let me just screenshot this so I don't have to write it out another time in the future. I'll just save that somewhere. Yeah, I'll put that onto my desktop. Done. So your burst DPS, we'll look at this for the foreman. This shows you how it actually works. Oh, I took off my numlock somehow. So that is 140k. We got our shots is 6. We got our fire rate is 2.17. So our shots, again, 6. Our fire rate is 2.17. And our reload time is a total of 3 seconds. Okay? Doing all of that calculation together. Oh dear, not like that. I'll make this a little bit bigger. There we go. I can get it all on one line now. So doing all of that together, I've actually got the exact DPS still saved in my calculator here. So multiply it by 6 divided by 2.17. And then we divide it by the sum of 6 divided by 2.17 plus 3. This gives our true sustained DPS, it's pretty sus, of 67,197. Point whatever. Okay? 67,197 sustained DPS. So if you are continuously firing, emptying your magazine, letting it refill fully, and then firing it all out again. Just get that off my head. Oop. No, no, I've broken everything. Oh shit, I clicked the wrong thing. Ah, how did I click the wrong thing? Let me just put that back into place. There we go. Look at that, it's beautiful. You didn't notice a single thing and nothing moved. There we go, let's get that off my head. We're doing it live. So yeah, if you are continuously firing the Foreman, you'll have 67,000 DPS if you are using my setup here, not counting Galvanized Chamber coming into play, not counting Primary Merciless, that kind of thing. When you start adding on the extra conditionals, same with like slash procs, yeah, it gets well out there. But that gives you at least a base DPS for comparison. You can use that to compare to weapons which deal slash procs, because if you're using something like Internal Bleeding, as Drip Haver has put out, or Drip Haver, however you pronounce it, you can compare between the weapons by simply getting to that point of the DPS and seeing, okay, how often do they do slash procs? Because if you're using Internal Bleeding, they're both going to be doing them 70% of your impact procs. So you don't need to compare on the slash procs themselves. You've already got the answer. And that's it. Yeah, that's basically how you do it. Lecture time again. Bam. You've just learned how to calculate another part of math within this game. You're very, very welcome. I hope I didn't miss anything there for you. So I'm trying to say, can't actually find on the wiki how much ammo does the Catch Moon have. And yeah, Quintus is right. Kick gun mags work off the magazine part. So like, if I grab Catch Moons here, I think I've got a couple Catch Moons in secondary form. Yes, I have. So we can see with my Smallman, it has a magazine of 11. My Grab Satellite also has a magazine of 11. That was a terrible comparison. Let me try this again with something else. That didn't work. Do I have duplicate kit guns of any type here? No. Do I have duplicate kit guns of any type here? No. Excellent. Alright, that's not the way I can show you. But yeah, the loader is the part. The loader you use changes the ammunition count, which is why it's not cleanly put onto the wiki. And obviously, the more, the more shots you have in a magazine, theoretically, the better your DPS will be. Except the loaders also increase the time to reload, which brings it down again. So yeah, you do have to be aware of that. The comparisons that I gave on the Kitgun videos, I was using the sustained DPS, which is taking into account reloads, which is why the graph seems to be quite so wiggly at times, because the reload speed causes a little bit of variation. So, typically speaking, it turns out that having the smaller magazines actually is a better idea. Which makes sense, really, if you think about it. Typically speaking, that's the better idea. Alright. That just about covers all of that kind of stuff there for you guys. Anything else you wanted to know before we jump into the next mission? No? Alright, cool. Yes, I'm not giving you time to check. So, we are on to the next part of the Nightwaves. We have done all of the sabotages. We've done basically all of the other missions. So what we have left now is a rare fish on the plains of Eidolon. Okie dokie, guys. Let's head on over to the plains of Eidolon. What do we want to bring for this? What frame do we want to bring? I'm going to bring a frame that I don't use very often. I'm going to bring a frame I don't use very often at all. And we're going to do that by sorting by usage. Hello, Austin Lipinski. How are you doing today? So, apparently I've used Urali more than basic Nezha. That shows you how soon I got Nezha Prime after learning about Nezha. Yikes. Or how much I've tested with Urali, I guess. But let's go fishing with Garuda. Why not? She doesn't get enough time on the screen here, so we're going to bring Garuda. And use the infested fishing spear for normal fish. I think you can, but it doesn't work perfectly. Let's test it. Let's test it. Let's take Garuda and use an infested fish. Mercury hunting or a different fish? Ah, Mercury. Mercury works. Can Garuda fish with her 4? No, she kills with her 4. You can only fish with fishing rods. Fishing spears they are in this game.
Terms to relevant personages in mining, personnel, and security. This sector.
You're surprised she's so low considering how often she's shown? I mean, fair enough. I put her onto various videos because I like the look of her style. I'm not actually a fan of her playstyle, really. So yeah. Oh, I didn't catch that random in time, sorry. I didn't catch it in time. Sorry, Islis. We'll do it on the next mission. We'll do it on the next one. Do I have the 1,000-year fish? I think I do. I think I do. Don't hold me to that. Alright, let's fly out over here. I always prefer to go on the left side. Yeah, we'll catch you another time, Token. Thank you very much for joining in on squads today. Let's find a fishing spot. You guys can just go away. Alright then, where was I? Let's find a fishing spot. Nice and tranquil. No flying things overhead. Any good fishing spot along here, please? There we go. Here is our fishing spot. Because you see these splashing bits? That's what allows your bait to actually activate. Bruh. Bruh. My map is alight with these enemies that are just coming here to suicide on us. Seriously. Alright then. Let's get fishing. Someone's already put down the dye. I'm going to guess they put down the bait as well. Have they? Actually, I don't see bait. So I'm going to pop down some bait. Let's see. I should have... Yeah, I've got mercury bait. Let's get ourselves some mercury. So, let's try out this infested spear. Does this work? It would help if I actually hit. Okay, so the Trelloc, it doesn't one-shot. That's no good. Goopla? Goopla, it does catch straight away. That's good. Does Garuda's 4 work with rocket launchers? I believe it does, yes. Absolutely. It works with basically any damage source. I'm seeing a complete lack of Mercury so far, which is a bit pants. Quite honestly, we were in the right spot for Mercury, so this is just a bit pants. Of course, a bigger Goopler spawns as I go for a different one. Nice. Nice. There we go. So it works, just not as well. Well, that's the thing. The Plains of Eidolon has multiple different spears anyway. You can see I've got the Lanzo, the Tulok, Peram, and they have different strengths and weaknesses here as well. So it's actually just the same. I want to see... That didn't happen. So I want to see if it can catch Mercury in one shot, in which case it'll be equal. But yeah. That's right, Volt's passive does help you with fishing. 100% correct. Okay, there we go. Yes, the Infested Spear does one-shot the Mercuries as well. So there you go. The Infested Spear, the one I've got here, which is the Abyssu Spear. You can use that here just fine. You can use that here just fine for the important fish, which is the Mercury. And that thing can just stay well over there. Reported for fish cruelty? I mean, what the hell do you think we're doing to them at the moment? You know, this isn't exactly friendly. We're not taking them home to look after and cherish. I'm going to be cutting these up into pieces. This is their last resort. Oh, these feckers are hard to catch. Ah, swimming. Okay, that one should be easier. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, someone asked about her fourth ability. Let's just give that a quick whirl, shall we? It did nothing. Her fourth ability did nothing. What do I call trophies if not looking at and cherishing? I call trophies a waste of fish, you know? Man's hungry. It has got a surprising amount of depth to it to say this is first and foremost a magical space ninja game. The mining is a bit less complex, but it's a thing. Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. That getting closer? Yeah, that's getting closer. Also, where have all the fish gone? I think I need to, yeah, there's not enough fish here. I need to give the game a sacrifice. There we go, we're going a couple more fish spawning. You see, that is the power of the sacrifice. That is why you do a sacrifice every now and then. Helps make for more fish spawn. Look at that, see the effect this has had? Lots of fish, although still not the ones we need. Bait is still there, isn't it? Is it? Oh no, the bait seems to have run out. I can still stay over there. I think Kartoffel's gone to murder it. Yeah, he has. Yeah, if you ever start running out of fish, just kind of yeet yourself into the water. And then you'll have more fish. You can't use it to endlessly spawn infinite fish. It's just great if they stop spawning. You just go for a swim. More fish will happen. Works like 90% of the time. Yeah, you did used to have to draw around the mining spots. Even then, like, that level of complexity is in itself a complexity, but more to the point is that you can find everything everywhere for mining. Fish, you've got specific fishing spots, you've got specific fishing rods, you've got specific baits. Mining, you find glowy thing, you cut glowy thing, or you stab glowy thing with laser, and you get random rock. In terms of complexity, that's not really that complex. By switching to a normal weapon and moving 20 meters away, that could also have the same effect, but it's nowhere near as fun as yeet. You know? Like, if you have the option of moving 20 meters away or yeet, you better be making the right choice, guys. And I'm done. Alright. Quintus, how you getting on with the fishing? You got 6 yet? Be having lots of fun. You good, Kartoffel? Does that trick of yeeting yourself into water work in real life? No, if you yeet yourself into the water in real life, the fish that you are looking for will all be going away, and the fish that you are not looking for will be coming to you. Everyone's done. Excellent, let's go. So yes, do not yeet yourself into random waters for fishing purposes. You will instead find the fish that you did not want to find. Or rather, they will find you. Yay, I get to keep my archwing. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Here he is. Goodbye, archwing. Okay, folks, so we have got all of the night waves done, and we've got a fair amount of time left to be able to get ourselves some relics. And we got a few fish. That's nice. Fish. We'll cut those up another time. Okay, now, as I said before, pretty much the best way to get these relics is from the bounties. Let's just make sure we can get them, and I'm specifically talking about the Axie relic here. The Axie S3. Because the other relics you can still get from the Void Capture missions, but the Axie ones you can't, so that's why you come to the bounties for these ones. I'm not too sure what the actual drop rate is on these. Do you know? Let me just double check that. Let me tell you guys what the actual drop rate we're looking at is. Have I used a Vigorous Swap mod? I haven't really used it, no, sorry. You'll be okay, but you can still quick melee, so between your main gun and your melee, you still just instantly swap anyway. So you'll be vigorously swapping between your primary and secondary, and that's not that common overall. Anyway, let me have a look at the drop rates here. Let's see on the bounty on Cetus. So level 40 to 60 we're looking at. Here we go. 40 to 60. Rotation A. Relics dropping stage 2, 3. 2 and 3. It drops about a third of the time. Stage 4, it drops about a quarter of the time. Stage 5, it drops about a third of the time. That's pretty good rates. That's pretty good rates. Alright, let's do it. But shut up, Konzu. I'll be back in just a moment. I'm just grabbing the right frame. Jesus, Konzu. The people in Cetus are absolute arseholes. You ever noticed that? They really are absolute arseholes. Esprit saying work calls. That's fair, dude. We'll see you another time, Esprit. Take care. So yeah, the reason we need to break away from Konzu, for him to start muttering, is we need to switch over to another frame. This is at the request of Islet. We're going to be using a random frame for this next bounty. And if you guys would like to join in for the bounty as well, send me a message in game. I'll bring you on into the squad. But the frame I'm going to be using for the next bounty is Equinox. Wonderful, wonderful. I think that's my third most used Warframe, so I am perfectly fine with that. Let's bring out Equinox. Yep, third most used Warframe. Banging. Oh, what was that message back here? Winter saying, need 2 minutes to go handle Foundry, be right back. Okay, okay. So I'm going to be using the standard build for this. It works just fine. We've got plenty of range and plenty of efficiency, because that just works well on Equinox. That's the kind of thing you want to be using here. Gone for Prime Sure-Footed. Just, you know, again, knockdown protection is very nice to have. A little bit of defensive vitality. It's not crucial, but it's good to have overall. And as I say, the range, which just makes Maim go out to a considerable distance, and it also allows me to use Vile Rush for a considerable distance as well. 70-meter range on it. I mean, you can't be upset at that range. Arcane Grace and Arcane Energize, so I've got some built-in healing without having to switch over, and I've got plenty of energy. As a setup, it just overall works. Can't fault it. The extra strength isn't necessary, but it allows me to still have some strength to give out on Provoke here, As I say, it's not really necessary. In fact, for this, I am going to swap it out. What can I swap this for instead? I can swap it for a little bit of extra range. Firewalker for the bullet jumps could be useful. Speed drift for the sprint speed, cast speed could be useful. I'm going to go Firewalker on this one. Give myself the extra jumping. Now, I would like to be using some normal weaponry, but it seems that Beard and Hazza have different ideas, guys. Alright. Why not a former for the Exless? Yeah, there is a loss potential. I could absolutely be upgrading this build. I tend not to format almost any of my frames until more recently. Partly because of lack of format, but partly because just a lack of specific need to do so. Equinox is very powerful without that extra little bit on top even. But you're very right, Phenomera. I could absolutely improve it that way. Let's have a look then. We have got a call for a random primary and random melee, both with potato. Let's grab the primary first. The random primary I'm going to be using is the Zenith. Okay, that is not what I wanted, but oh, fine. We can work with it. We'll use the Zenith. And paired with the Zenith is going to be this one here. Paired with the Zenith, we're going to have the Destreza Prime. Now that's not a bad one to use. It's not amazing, but it's not a bad one to use. I'm happy to use that. Zenith Destreza, and where was that message? Token has left us. Printer sorted with Foundry, still got a slot open? Absolutely. No one else has taken that slot, so he can come on down. Nazami, why do you do this to me? We've rolled into Equinox. We're going to be using Equinox for this bounty, but that means after this bounty we're going to have to be using Urayli. Jesus, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Nazami. Well then, let's just make sure I've got a workable build on this. What's the definition of workable? I have a build on this. What I'm going to do is swap in Galvanized Chamber, because that's going to do something to help us out here. Heavy Caliber, I can swap that out for some Fire Rate, I think. Fire Rate and Shredding. Or do I want to just keep the damage? I don't know about the ammo efficiency of the Zenith, so you know what? I'll actually just keep your damage for now. And then on the Destreza, it's just fine. How many times per stream can someone pick a frame? Until the stream tells you not to, basically. Until the stream stops you. You can just do it. As it happens more and more, the prices of those in terms of channel points may go up with time. The VIP one, for example, you may have noticed, anyone looking at it, it's now 17,000. Every time that gets redeemed, it goes up. But yeah. Mighty Vibe saying, do you find endgame hard? I don't find it particularly hard. I find that it takes me more effort. Means I can spend less time interacting with chat here quite so readily. Did we pick a bounty? We didn't pick a bounty.
Customer.
We'll pick one more in there. We'll pick one more in there, guys. It's fine. Let's just load the planes and then we'll pick one. But yeah, with endgame, I just find it more tedious having to focus on stuff. Oh, okay. Capture Grenade Commander. And pointless, because the rewards don't scale up. And the whole endgame being beyond Steel Path just isn't interesting to me.
So, send the queens a message. Their troops are not welcome near Cetus.
Consu's intel aligns with my own. A high-ranking linear commander went
Yeah, Steel Path is interesting-ish,
but his precise
but
location
the only thing Steel Path gives, or only two things Steel Path gives, are the drops from the Acolytes, which is your, what's it called, Steel Essence, and your Arcanes now. I've got all of the Arcanes, so that's nothing for me. And then they give you Riven Slivers. Otherwise, there's basically not a game to me. So yeah, I play a looter shooter to have loot as well as shoot. And where the loot isn't there for my shoot, then I kind of zone out. Alright, let's nuke this with a nuker. There we go. For Eidolon hunting? I've never really been a fan of Eidolon hunting. I think partly because it's so strict in its meta if you want to get anything close to a decent clear time. I've just never really been that enthralled by it. Yeah. To each their own. I'm not a boss fighter. I can do it, but it's not my main thing to do. Let's get rid of the supplies. There we go. Alrighty. Stage 1 complete. On to the others. Alright, we'll see you in a bit there, Beard. See you in a bit.
Intel suggests the commander has released surveillance drones onto the planes to complete his assessment. Find one.
No, I get that, Catino. I absolutely get that. For some people, that is what you strive for, what you enjoy. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's part of the reason it kind of loses me a bit. I've been like that with any game with boss fights. All of them. I've never really been one to enjoy the hyper-tuned stuff. The intense focus of it all. It's just never really gelled with me. Part of the reason I enjoy Warframe is because it is so damn casual 99% of the time. So the stuff that isn't quite so casual, I do sparingly. If I want a not quite so casual experience, I switch over to a not quite so casual game, like for example Apex Legends. That one definitely demands a lot more of my focus and attention. What'll be an ideal Warframe endgame for me? Nothing I can put in 1 minute of response, that's for certain. For there to be a proper Warframe endgame, as it were, and even then, endgame suggests a literal end, and this is an endless game. But for there to be a proper endgame, the balancing of Warframe would need some kind of revisit, some kind of overall setup to actually accommodate the variety we have in our power levels. I don't think Warframe is capable of doing that. Not without sacrificing other parts of the game too much. So the constant search for an end game, I think, is a failed one. Come on, look. Steel Path mode, where enemies have literally doubled stats on top of the plus 100 levels. Where newer players are already looking at the top end of the star chart going, how the hell do you do this? And then they get past the star chart, they get to the sword, they go, how the hell do you do this? They get to Steel Path, they go, how the hell do you do this? And we can just kind of walk through with overhyped, overtuned stuff that can just annihilate with a single ability cast. Or a single weapon shot. Try balancing that. Seriously, try balancing that. Yeah. I'm not sure what Warframe in-game really could look like without losing a fair amount of what Warframe at least has become. Not necessarily was, but has become. Also, hello! That's the relic we're looking for. That's going to be valuable to a lot of people right now.
I found the commander's camp. Liberated from control.
And bam. Alright, we need to clear the hostiles in this location. Let's start using some ability, shall we? This is what I mean about focus. Like, I can get away with not using everything perfectly when I'm playing somewhat casually. That's friendly. If we weren't in a casual environment, I would have less freedom to do this with. I wouldn't be able to constantly keep an eye on chat and what you guys are saying and interact with you. And I definitely do not want to be one of those streamers who just kind of sits there chatting with his mates and doing nothing else. Even when I am playing Among Us, I don't do that. So saying cracked with a group of about 20 randomise over V6 to mix prime your optics, didn't get it. Really? Oh, when you say with a group, you were doing rad party and you didn't get what you were trying to get after 20. Is that 20 runs or 20 relics between you? Because that sounds a little bit insane. I will stab this turret. There we go. Turret stabbed. Job done. 20 relics, 5 runs. Okay. So if you're doing a rad party for a gold item, it's somewhere around about a 1 in 3 chance of getting the item you want. I think it's slightly better than that, but just call it 1 in 3. Easier math that way. So not getting the item you want is 2 in 3. Not getting the item you want then in 5 runs is 2 to the 5 divided by 3 to the 5. And 2 to 5 is 32, 3 to 5, 3, 9, 81, 243? 32 and 243. And this is rough numbers here. This is coming out to around about... Yeah, if I'm doing the napkin math here correctly, I'm probably not. I'm saying it's probably around about a 1 in 8, 1 in 9 chance of not getting it like that, which is rough, but not that unheard of, yeah. If I'm doing the napkin math correctly, which I might not be. Yeah, I'm not killing that with this gun. Never mind, I stand corrected. It existed here long enough for me to actually kill it with a Zenith. Granted, already weakened, but I could kill it. How would you guys like to see a video going into the math behind the chances of getting the loot you want from relics? Genuinely. Oh, we didn't get the bonus on that one. Too bad. How would you guys like to see that? The chances, yeah, break down the very basic of the chances. And then explore the chances when you do it as an int share, a rad share, how many runs you're looking at. You want to see that? I thought I could make a pretty thorough video out of that for you guys. Wouldn't that be short? Oh, come on. Fenno, come on. You've seen my videos. Do I leave stones unturned when I have a short video? Hell nah. I'll find you some more. I'll turn over the entire rock garden if needs be.
Another satisfied customer.
Yo, Jeff is dead. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. What's this here? So, Quintus saying, once did a 50 int share with a single friend for a common part, did not pull it. 100 relics. So what is that? That's not the equation you're looking to do there, Quintus, no. So, if you've done 100 relics with a person, where it has a 25.33% chance of dropping, you need to do 1 minus the chance of the item you want to the power of the attempt to give yourself the chance of failure. You're looking roughly 3/4 to the power of 100, which comes out to around about you should have got it. And I'm saying, so you like maths, name every number? I mean, just pick a number of digits in pi. There you go, you found every number. Boom. For the numbers that aren't in pi, use I. There you go. Now you've got all the imaginary numbers. Now we got the complex ones. Boom. I should stop shooting those ships. I'm doing actually nothing to those ships. Oh, pain, pain, pain. Taking a bit of pain. Speed away from the pain. If I factor Platinum and Ducats into the video, it could be interesting. Yeah. I would make sure to fit in enough to keep it interesting, but also at the same time not overcook it. Because I wouldn't want someone looking at, say, a 30-minute video and going, oh, for God's sake. You know? That would just be excessive. Also, hello! That's another Axie S3. I will take that. Thank you very much. Nice, Liz, you forgot I. You forgot I. Complex numbers are numbers, okay? Just because you're not familiar with them, that they're not part of your worldview as you grew up, doesn't mean they don't exist, okay? All numbers are equal, except for the fact that that is explicitly not true, but you know what I mean. And bounty complete. Excellent. All right, let's get to the exit. Let's get ourselves to the exit. Which way's the exit? Over this way, isn't it? Over this way. There we go. This way's the exit. I've never been a fan of trying to get my head around complex numbers. Thankfully, most of what I do doesn't involve them, so I can talk about them in a, hey, they exist, go figure it out for yourself kind of way. I mostly can avoid that, it's great. Yeah, don't worry. If I put together a video on relic chances, how that whole math kind of breaks down, looking into times of running as well, you wouldn't need to worry about it being a 2-minute video. No. There is definitely quite a bit of information to cover there. That is beautiful. 2 Axie S3 relics. And just to drive home the value we're looking at there, let me just bring up the what do we call it? Warframe info. That app that so many people were popping onto YouTube saying, "Oh God, no! Don't use that. You'll get banned." No, no, you won't. I've been using it for months. Am I banned? Having used it on stream, talked about it, made a video about it, am I banned? No. That's because it is not a hacking thing. It is literally just taking screenshots. Cannot believe the people like that. Anyway, let's have a look if it has been updated with these new relics. Possibly not, because these things can take time. And yeah, it's not been updated to say it's not vaulted anymore, but we can still see the value. The S3 relic, which is the one we just got, the Axie S3, has an average value of 12.6 platinum. That is, if you run a mission on your own, opening up an Axie S3 relic, on average you'll make 12.6 platinum. That'll be 7.5 from a Hiku Prime Stars, 12.2 from a Boltal Prime Stock, 14.4 from Rhino Prime Systems, all the way up to 20.8 for an Ankyros Prime Blade at the moment, according to Warframe info. If you radiate the relic, that goes up by an extra platinum. So yeah, that's a pretty valuable relic. To put that into perspective for you, the typical Axie relic is between about 3 to 5 platinum, with a couple of them being higher value for the more recent relics, or the relics which are just that much harder to obtain. So the relics we just got there are around about 3 to 4 times more valuable than the ones that you get in normal places like on Apollo. I'd say that's pretty good going. I don't know how long the mission took. I will never know how long that mission took. But that's pretty good going. Quintus has done the math on his thing. He's got back roughly 2 times 10 to the minus 13. 2 times 10 to the minus 13. Are you sure it never came up once in a 50 int share, Quintus? Because that is some excessively bad luck to say you also happen to be here talking about it. 2 times 10 to the minus 13. To put that into numbers another way around, if you have a 2 times 10 to the minus 13 chance, 1 divided by 2e minus 13 So that is a 1 in... Oh god, I can't even read this number. 1 in 5 million million. 1 in 5 trillion chance of that happening. You get a 50 run in show with a partner like that. 100 relics opening where you're trying to get the common part. You have a 1 in 5 trillion chance of not getting it in that runtime. Which is a little bit on the unlikely side. Not gonna lie. Mind if I join? Yeah, it's on Troy. Come on in. Yeah. Not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it is so exceedingly unlikely that if I were a gambling man, I would be out of my mind to do anything other than gamble against that happening. Literally more likely to win the National Lottery in the UK multiple times over before that happened, Quintus. That is how unlikely that is.
I give you coordinates. You go in.
And now, for the bit I did not want to do. Not start the bounty. It is to, unfortunately, suffer Nazami. Nazami has decided to bring back the pain. It's Yareli time. Nazami has done this to us. Blame them for this atrocious choice. Let's bring some decent weaponry in the process. Oh, primed pain right here, guys. Primed bloody pain. But I will stick to it. That's what's chosen. That's what's going to happen. Let's grab a bounty. Let's grab this bounty again because we want more of the same relic. Don't mind if I do. Oh, yikes. And whilst we load into the planes here, I'm aware as well that there has been a couple Riven raffle tickets. Let's update those onto here. Smugglers grab themselves a 3rd ticket. And Faber's grabbed himself a 3rd ticket as well. There we go. That is updated onto the ticker. There we go. I am missing your tickets. Let's go. At least this area is a little bit more intended, shall we say, for this kind of mobility. But still, damn. I mean, yeah, I do get to drift around, firing out a laser beam. That's pretty cool. If it weren't for the fact that it's overall just a terrible choice, but it's pretty cool. You know, it's a thing. It's a thing. Have to make sure I just don't get killed. You're really solo terrorist guy.
Another
really?
satisfied customer.
Arcade drives fast and bullet jumping. They are, unless you've got bonuses to bullet jumping. As we saw the other day with my Yeet Valkyrie setup. That was very fun. And yo, Adroid Rod. There's no N in there. Adroid Rod. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Immune to status on the board? Oh, I didn't know about that. That's something. But yeah, the field of view makes this seem a lot faster than it is. Look at my mini-map. That tells you how fast I'm not going. Oh, especially when I hit a bush. This is at full speed. And you can see on the mini-map, I am barely making distance here. But we're going to stick with it, damn it. This is what you wanted, Nazami. This is what you get. Full Yareli. I have now arrived at the drone. You know what? I'm definitely not doing an Eidolon in this. God damn, am I not gonna... Let's keep up with the drone. It's going through possibly the worst route it could take to wherever. But yeah. Yeah, you're right there, Fenno. Like, it is kind of weird that they introduced a exalted K-drive, basically, and don't let it use K-Drive pods. That is a surprise to me. And not a good one. Not a good one. Of all the things that should be able to. Hey. Let's get our aqua blades out. Might as well have ourselves what amounts to a slightly effective ephemera. In case you're wondering, if you're new to the channel, no, I do not enjoy Urayli. I can't even use the glaive whilst on her. What's that about? So we'll just slowly escort this drone over. A little bit further to go. It's only slightly slower than myself. Any second now it's going to get to location. Just a little bit further. Using this amazing Warframe to help out the speed of it. Truly doing everything I can to assist here. Oh. Let's see if we can take these down. Yep, the answer is kinda. You're trying to justify buying her collection for 500 platinum. Sorry, whose collection? Who are you looking to buy for 500 platinum? Because that better not be Urayli. So you don't have to do the quest for Urayli? I mean, come on. The quest isn't that bad to save you that much platinum. Come on. Actually using Urayli now, that's the problem. Accolades have introduced a new damage type, friction. I wish. They just do a tiny bit of slash. You'd think slash would be great. They don't even do great with slash. They managed to do slash wrong. Oh, you already bought it trying to justify. Oh, okay, Tito. Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh. Another satisfied customer.
Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh yeah, Quintus, yeah, if you can't load up the open worlds, then yeah, I understand wanting to kind of skip the process, although at that point, yeah, just yikes overall. Oh, thank you for the Vaskikabat tag. Also, Sweatsu, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I don't know if we've had a new username today, which I feel confident in pronouncing. I'm very sorry for everyone whose names I butchered today. Unfortunately, suffer from that thing called an English upbringing, where I only know how to pronounce things which are native English. And everything else just kind of makes... My brain just kind of... How most people look at math is how I look at foreign languages. Just... Nope. Try justifying rushing the Jojo room? Oh, I can justify that. It's called yeet. There you are, that's my justification. Yeet. Why not? No other justification needed. You want a second opinion on that? Go play Team Fortress 2. There you go, you found a second opinion. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't regret rushing that room, because regret means holding on to it. How much plat is that? It was 150, if I know. It cost me 150 platinum. I think it was 150 anyway. Yeah. Why not? Sometimes you just gotta do silly stuff. The whole clan gets a benefit? Yeah. The entire clan got access to it a day earlier. Don't know how many people actually used it within that day. Most people would probably have to actually do the quest before caring, but yeah, I did it. Boskid, hello, say hello, love the vids. Glad you do, my dude, thank you. Ah, that's why I can't kill that one, there's a wall in the way. I knew that. Ah, I couldn't even land on that. Oi, we get the relic though, that's good. Is there a wiki forum page which explains all the symbols in the right of the screen mean? I think there is various collections of symbols, but yeah, they're never fully up to date because we keep on getting loads of new symbols. Like, currently I've got the critical chance buff, the 200% there. I've got the multi-shot buff. I've got the status overload buff. The 3 circles with the 200, that shows that I am in range of 2 people for showing affinity. The 1 times thingy there, that is from my Gladiator mod set, showing I've got bonus criticals on my melee, and that's because of my combo count is always at 2 times. The 3 times Mending Soul, that is 3 instant revives. Because I'm on the Vazarin Focus School. But yeah, there's not really a up-to-date way of reading them all, and a number of symbols actually repeat. So like the symbol for multi-shot is also used, well, it's used on all the multi-shot galvanized mods for starters, and it's also used, I think, by Octavia. There is, oh, I'm taking void damage now. There is a symbol for the bonus life that the certain Vault Profiler can give you, or the Vault Profilers can give you to stop you from dying. It uses the same icon I discovered today as one of the helmet abilities, Rebuild Shields. Completely unrelated abilities. Yeah, that's very right as well, Aaron Faye, yeah. The buffs aren't always conventionally named. They can be named after different things, just to mess with your head even further. It's saying, got my nipple pierced by my cat. Oh god. Yikes. Do we have a free spot in squad? That is a good question. Yes, we do. Yeah, so after this, if we got time still, you can absolutely join in. Big emphasis on the if there, not gonna lie. If we got time, you can absolutely join in after. I don't know if you can join in right now, because we're mid-bounty, but you can try, Beard. If I just go, like, Beard Face HD. No, I can't bring you on right now, which is honestly a little bit stupid. This is the open world. You should be able to join at any point, but yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. There we go. Another bounty stage complete. 1 more to go. Yeah, the only way you're going to know what all the buffs mean when you've got an Octavia in the squad is by studying the wiki and learning about it. Because even if you play Octavia, you're not going to know innately. Let's go this way. Bollocks. Not a big enough jump. Let's see, how long is it going to take me to get to that objective? Can I get to the objective before the bounty is complete, guys? I'm doing my very, very best. You know I am. Can I skate there before the full bounty is complete? They've captured him, but it doesn't say bounty complete yet. It doesn't say bounty complete. Okay, there it is. I didn't stand a chance. I really didn't stand a chance. Have we had an Orbiter tour this stream? No, we haven't yet. We can do that. We can pop back to the Orbiter now. Where's the exit? It's over here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Which relics we're hunting at the moment is the Axie S3. It's the Axie S3 can be got from relic packs. It can got from really long void missions, which are honestly not that easy to farm, or it can be got from bounties, which makes them very valuable. Jesus Christ, this is slow. Does that mean you're a monster? I just want you to appreciate that. You're a monster. Job done. Don't forget, guys, as well, we have got the Ribbon Raffle running as standard as every stream does. We do has that running, and it'll be drawn in about 10 minutes' time. I've just updated DOS with your Ribbon Raffle ticket as well, so that's up on there. Welcome back, Token. I'm just going to pop back to the orbital moments. Those of you who've been in squad, I will bring you back in as and when. But yeah, if you want a quick tour, we can do that. First of all, those of you at the start and end of streams will definitely recognize this here, because this, of course, is used as well for the loading screen. Which one was the fifth use frame? Quintus, we haven't done that one yet, because we've had some long bounties. We haven't quite got to your choice yet. I'll show you in just a moment. Yeah, the decorations, for those of you unfamiliar with these, we got the Zambuca sculptures here and here. And we got these ones. These, I believe, are called the Kitha sculptures. And those ones... I've forgotten the name of these ones, unfortunately. Damn it. Have I bought the Orbiter Capture scene? I have indeed. We've got the Inaros urn. We've got Rel's little spinning top. I can't remember the name of it, so it's a spinning top now. We've got one of my two Shorzins. There's the other Shorzin. Vitus Essence decoration. A few floofs, because why not? A Barrow decoration, because again, why not? Himakara, yes, that's what the name of it is, Pineapple. These are Himakara sculptures. And then up on the wall here, we've got a couple lamps. I got these from over in, what's it called? The Necrolisk. So that is on Deimos. They're from the Uncharted. We got one of those Corpus little coin things, or, well, not that little, I suppose. It's a Grandum Crown. More floofs, and of course we got the Eidolon Shard. We got a live animal on the bridge, because, again, why not? And hidden at the back here, we have, of course, got the Steel Path planets, as I am slowly collecting them. Very, very slowly. Hidden sculpture, by the way. Railjack turrets still the same? Yes, they are. In here, we got my pet. We got a load of floofs. We got a car over there as well. And a bunch more floofs over on this side as well. Of course, here, lovely poster of... What's his face? God, my brain is really farting today. You found the Curia? Where's the Curia, Quintus? Where's the Curia? What's his name? John Prodman. Thank you, Fenimaro. Thank you. Jeez, I was really struggling there. John Prodman. That's the dude. That's the guy. Alright. So where's the Curia then, Quintus? You think you found it already? Where is it? Also, we have a look. We got some more Grandum Crowns here. Back near the floofs, hidden next to the wall. That is exceedingly vague. You're going to have to tell me. More specifically, where are we talking, Quintus? Where is this Curia then? You think you found it? Where is it? Who feeds Quackra, cleans its shit? Oh, Ordis handles all of that. Incubator on the left. So, yeah, incubator on the left. You mean this one here? Very well spotted. Yeah, there's where the Curia is hidden today. Very well spotted, Quintus. I'll have that moved for the next stream. Alright, I can stop doing the slow walkthrough now. You found where it's hidden. In here, this is what the Extract Everything button does. For those of you who are not yet familiar with it, the Extract Everything button in your channel points, that 500,000, that wipes out this entire collection. Every single one of these sculptures will get extracted when chosen. You do that one, and it's gone. All of them. That's it. Including the hidden ones. Like the one that I have hiding up here. Yeah, that one there. That'll be going as well. Every single one of them will be completely melted down. Every single bit extracted. You ruin my whole collection. That's what that button does. I know, it's tiny, isn't it, Beard? Absolutely titty. Tiny golden kitty. Those were a pain in the ass to find. How much endo is in there? 50k plus? Oh, more than that. We've got over 100 sculptures here. A single sculpture, single one of these. That sculpture right there, that pineapple that's under my head right now, that one is worth about 3,500. So there's quite a few. There's quite a few. Quintus asking what are the VIP benefits. So VIP can... Oh, VIP is basically subscriber light in the channel. It doesn't give you access to the emotes. It does mean that the auto-moderator bot doesn't try to kick you out for posting links. So it gives you that there. It gives you immunity to various slow modes. So like if it's a subscriber-only chat, VIPs skip past that. And it gives you an amazing little badge that says, you're a VIP. You are important. Very important, in fact. And that's about the sum of it, really. Yeah. Those are the VIP benefits. So yeah, welcome to the Orbiter. There is one last little room I haven't really properly shown because there's, you know, it's just mastery plays in there. I haven't used that room much. And I've got, of course, the Guardians out here to keep the noobs out there so they don't get spoiled by anything. They daren't go in. There's multiple Eidolons saying nope. And likewise, we got some orbs over here, keeping the noobs out of this room with a little bit less effort because it's not that much of a spoiler. We have the Guardians lined up here, ready to go straight up into there. But of course, really, the entire show happens here. So many frames have met their ugly end, being watched by all of these creatures. Imagine that. That's the last thing you get to see. Just all of them watching you melt away into a flower. That's your final end. Is there a floof per frame in there? Honestly, I have no idea. I just kind of put them down until the game started saying, do you want to stop doing that? You're going to lag out. Oh, okay, fine. Fine, dictator. Alright then. Let's have a look where we're at time-wise. We are a little bit short on the time, so you know what? You know what? We've got ourselves some very valuable relics. At least more valuable than your typical relic. How about we round it off with opening up a couple? We have a nice lovely rescue mission that's actually about to close. That's even better. Let's use that. Let's bring the people back. We had Kartoffel, we had Quintus, we had Zom. Who left out of the lot? Yup, screw it. Whole new set. You want to join in to open up these brand new relics? We got the Axie S3 in this rescue mission. We got 2 slots available because Beard's already stolen a spot. Send me a message right now. First 2 people, you get to join in. We're going to go there. We're going to open these up. We're going to get rich. Imagine not being able to touch the floofs as you get absorbed. Yeah, basically. Tito, you're pick a frame Urali, but I don't think we're going to have time for that. Quintus wants in. Yep, there you go. Bam. Pico. Yep, you're in. There we go. That's the slots taken. Done and done. You see, we're going to switch over to what Quintus chose, which is my 5th most used frame, and that is Trinity. My 5th most used frame in the entire game is Trinity Prime. Go figure. I feel like there is a very happy person in chat right now looking at this. I don't really know what this build is on her. Gladiator Resolve. Yikes. Okay, apparently I use that with a bit of melee at some point. We have a build. It's a build. It's not a good build. I actually don't like this. I've clearly had this one a very long time. Yeah. I mean, I've even got things like that around. That's already better. Hey, come on now. What is this? What is this? I'll just run with it. I'll just run with it. Impact New Core? Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah, Impact New Core. Currently modded in for Toxin and Magnetic, because I was using it against the Corpus when I last cared to try and mod it up. So yeah, that's what it currently is. It's an Impact New Core. I'm still not a fan of it. I just haven't had the time to get around to fixing it. I've been doing, you know, everything else. Alright guys, let's go do this. Let's go pop this open. And we need our S3 Radianted. I can't. Bollocks. Flawless it is. Flawless will have to do. Oh, righty then. Not EV Trin reported. Oh, don't worry about it, Cutino. I've got other builds. It's just this is the main one on there. And we're just getting rocking with it. Because we are running very shortly out of time. Now you see, an Impact New Core is actually just a mutated New Core. That we've turned the photons directly from energy into pure matter. That's how we managed to pull it off. We have turned light into physical matter, specifically for this new core. That is how advanced our tech is. that we have stolen from the Grenier. And if you want to wonder just how much energy is required for that to be even a thing, don't think about it. Isn't nuclear a microwave weapon? It also has microwave. Yes. But it's not just microwave. And if it was just microwave, you could expect the damage type to be more heat than radiation. No, it does lots more than that. Impact or magnetic for a primer nuclear. Impact if you're using hemorrhage, magnetic otherwise. Basically. Yep, I should probably be using Link. Although I don't have much of a duration on it. And for those curious, yep, there is a Curia over here. I think I showed this last stream, in fact. There is a Curia hidden right there. Everyone knows this tile. Everyone has been in this room. If you've never seen that before, don't worry, I hadn't seen it either until I went looking for it. Does it go ping when it's done? Oh, they should add that. A ping sound to the Kubanor nuclear. You go to do the reload and just ping, out goes the magazine. That'd be cute.
The relic has been cracked open.
It's pretty well hidden because no one's looking for it. Last time I showed it on stream, everyone said, no, I hadn't seen that before. Never knew that was there. Nope. That's hidden. Let's see if I can find any more hidden ones to show off. Let me just check through here. No, there's not one over there to care about. Oh yeah, let's not get into the theoreticals of supposedly hard light reality. I don't even want to touch that, to be honest. Alright, fingers crossed on this, guys. Fingers crossed. Alright, that is not the relic I thought we were bringing. Cool. I didn't open up my thingy, so I don't know which is the best to pick here. So I'm just going to go for the ducats. I don't actually know what's the best to pick up right now. So I'll just take the ducats. Whoops. I should have opened up Warframe info, my bad. There we go. We got ourselves at least a nice, lovely gold. I'll just cross my fingers and hope that was a decent choice. But that definitely now is all that we have got time for. So those of you who've not had the opportunity to have your random frames actually be picked this time, I'm going to refund you the points on those. You can use those even next time, because we are going to be streaming again on Sunday for more Warframe, on Friday for not Warframe. It's going to be Among Us. But if you want to use those instead for Riven Raffle tickets right now, you're absolutely welcome to do so, because the Riven Raffle is the very next thing that's going to be happening. Pop out the squad there, set that invite only, because I don't get abducted that way. Let's have a look at these Riven Raffle entrants. I see Islis has just grabbed themselves a ticket as well. Everyone, grab those tickets right now. If you've been holding back on them, it is time to make this draw happen. I'm going to get the names going into this, because I haven't automated this yet. It does take me a moment to pop this through, but let's get this cracking. We have got 3 tickets already here for Faber. Beard grabbed themselves 5 tickets. We got 3 for DOS 3D already. I'll be adding in the ones that you guys are drawing right now in just a moment. Linda Pin has 1. We got Kek Titch Kek. We have got Quintus Max. We have got Spiffy Lord. We have got Timely Lemon. Dido grabbed themselves 1. Smuggler grabbed 3. And of the new ones that have just come through, I see we got another 7 tickets come through there. We got 1, 2, 3 for Isilis. Was it just 3? Yeah, just 3 for Isilis. There we go. Confirm, confirm, confirm. We've got Quintus has grabbed a ticket. That's another ticket on there for you, dude. Oh, you found it, Harathia. There you go. What's going on? So we're doing the raffle right now, Tim Relic. This is coming up to the very end of the stream, so I'm doing the ribbon raffle right now.
Customer.
As Beard has just brought up the command there for you, so you can see what the ribbon raffle is there for. And Major Mary Jane, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Katito has grabbed another raffle ticket. Let me grab this in here. I'm just loading up the spinner because it's not automated as yet. I'm still seeking a way to get this automated. So I'll let you know, guys, as and when I figure that out. Jeff is dead still. There we go. I know I can use things like, what's it called? Stream Elements built-in bot for it, but honestly, it's a bit bad. It just doesn't look nice. It doesn't work nice. I don't want to use it. I want something proper for you guys, and so proper is what we'll get. In the meantime, I'm going to manually do it all. And that's all the tickets in. There we go. I've got every single person listed who has purchased a ticket, except for that one that came through just as I said that from Drip Over. Okay, I'll just put in the last one. And there we go. That is all of them in, which gives us this spinner. Major Mary Jane saying, your videos are very helpful, so I followed. Love them. Love it. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. So here you go. This is the spinner. Let's give that a nice shuffle. Split up all of the names. Only one person can be the winner, though, and that person today is going to be Kek Titch Kek. Kek Titch Kek, are you still here in the chat channel? Because the ribbon has your name on it now. Yeah, Fenner, I've been looking into the web scraping tools and the bots out there. They don't quite do what's needed, but I've got someone who's looking into an option at the moment. So it's just a case of getting it actually done. Kek Titch Kek, are you here? Yes, you are. Excellent. What is your in-game username so I can actually get you this? Because you are today's winner. Let me know your username. And congratulations, absolutely, to everyone else who has been a part of the stream today as well. Thank you very much for joining in. It has been, once again, a wonderful stream. We've got all of the night waves done, and a little bit more on top of that as well. Now, for the rest of you, do not go anywhere just yet. We're going to be raiding over to another part of the Warframe community. We just need to go find who we can give a little bit of love to. Let's see who we're going to go and give a raid to. Who have we got available to us today? I'm going to go find another Warframe stream. When do I normally stream? Every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, 7 till 10 UK time. For those of you curious, it's just gone 10 o'clock here in the UK. So if you're in a different time zone, base it off of that. I stream 3 hours before now, every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. And if you're ever curious about that whilst I'm offline, there is a schedule down below the stream as well. If you click on the schedule, it shows you the exact times in your time zone. In-game name is Spawn. Excellent. Alright, Kek, just send me a message in-game. That is to the Kengineer. I'll get this ribbon over to you in just a moment. Now let's see, who can we go to? Who do we want to go to, guys? I'm having a look through the list of people streaming. That person is apparently away from their computer, so let's not go to them. Let's go to someone else. Warframe stuff and messing with builds. That sounds like a good place to go. Let's have a look here. Just gonna make sure that the advert's not in the way. I've got your message there, Kek. Got that. Yeah, there we are. We're going over to a name most of you have probably heard of. If you haven't heard of this person, they are well established in the Warframe community, and for good reason. We're going to be raiding over. There it is, the Hashisogi Tenno. But that's all from me today, guys. Thank you very much, everyone, joining in. Remember, if you do want to support the stream and the YouTube channel, if you want to see more from me, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But that's all we got time for. And I'll see you again in a couple days' time for some Among Us. Bye-bye.